Should be live right now. There it is. She took a minute. All right, cool. I was just checking on my phone to see what was up because it wasn't allowing me to go. What up, Dave? Good to see you, broski. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and turn this down, though. All right, cool. So I definitely wanted to check out Canine Finance. I wanted to see what the chart was doing. I got some people saying, "What's going on with the chart? Why is it tanking?" Well, like I was telling you guys, normally these tank. Okay. The one thing that I was hoping for was, and actually, this is a really good entry point, by the way. I know I keep saying that. I know I keep saying this is a really good entry point. But the thing is, my philosophy is under 20 million, you're still at a 50x to $1 billion. Okay. Just think about it like that. Of course, not financial advice. This is just me putting you on game how I'm looking at it. So, of course, if you're looking at entering at under $10 million, now you're talking about a 100x just from 10 million to $1 billion. All right. So, once again, not financial advice. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what I'm considering, what I'm looking at. I told you guys I was gonna get in at about the 16 and a half. Luckily, it tanked to about 15 something. So I did pick up a little something at about 15 because you really don't know. See, like right now, DCA. Basically, if you believe in this project, I would say DCA. Of course, there's a lot of projects right now, and if you're trying to make gains right now, probably Solana is where you need to be at. If I'm gonna be honest, if you're looking for pumps, because right now that is basically the haven for pumps. I'm talking about. In fact, we should probably check out some of the, like this one. This one right here is going insane. It's called Book of Meme. And look at this. Look at this. Insane pump. Like this doesn't even look real. How did this get listed on crypto.com this fast? Like that I don't understand. How did this get, it's literally one, two, it's day 3. Wait, was this launched before? At midnight. Yeah, day 3, and this is already on crypto.com at over $100 billion. That's crazy. And it just keeps going. I saw this at 500 million. I saw this at 500 million about here. And I'm like, oh, this is definitely gonna tank. And it actually started going down. It looked like it might keep going down, but for some reason the buy pressure is incredible with this. Anyways, not financial advice. I'm just telling you about some of these plays on Solana that are going insane. What else? Yeah, this dog whiff hat going crazy as well. All right, but here it's rated what? It's at $2.21 billion already. I thought it was barely at $1.5 billion. It's at 2.2 billion. So yeah, definitely Solana, a lot of money coming into Solana. I actually got into a couple of riskier plays. If you guys want me to tell you what those are, I definitely will. But for the sake of this, let's just go ahead and check out Canine Finance and let me give you guys a little price prediction and some of my plan. Let me tell you what I'm planning on doing when it comes to Canine Finance's DAO token called Canine. All right, Canine token. So right now the current market cap is sitting at $13.99 million. Let me go ahead and just put the little face cam on. You know what I mean? If I can, because you guys know as soon as I want to do something over here, it starts lagging. This thing goes crazy. But in part it's my fault because I have like honestly, I have like about 30 tabs I keep saying I'm gonna get through, and then I don't. I just keep adding tabs to it. But regardless, let's go ahead and just check out the chart. All right. So this is essentially what I was looking at. So this is, well, here, let's check the vitals. 13.99 million market cap, liquidity sitting at a healthy $507,000. Circulating supply 76.02 billion tokens. Holders over 6,000. In fact, I might have to do a video on that. Over 6,000 holders. Keep in mind, this is just over a week they were able to do that. So basically gaining about 800 holders a week, a little over a day. Okay, so total market cap sitting at $184 million. Meaning, what does this mean? The total market cap. This means that if every single token in K9 Finance was out at this price, which is 0001840. Okay, at the 1840 price, the total market cap would be at $184 million. All right, so some people use that as a prognostication as to where the market cap or potential market cap will head once the fully diluted market cap and the market cap are equivalent. In other words, when the circulating supply is completely out. Of course, for this to happen, we're talking about over a year in this project because some of the early investors had their tokens vested and they will be distributed in a linear fashion with a cliff, etc. If you guys saw the white paper or the light paper for K9 Finance, it is described there. All right, cool. So that is only 7.60% in terms of percentage circulating supply out right now. So we are definitely positioned well if you are in this project. Of course, I'm not really telling you about getting into this. I'm just pointing out what the price action is. Of course, never financial advice. This is me putting you on plays I'm in. This is me telling you what I'm doing. This is me basically doing or telling you to do what I do if I was you. All right, cool. So with that said, look at this. So we see a lot of red and we see a downward trend. Okay, this is what we see, a downward trend. If you check some of the other DAOs, some of the history of the other DAOs, such as Lido, such as Jupiter, Jito, which are now out, some of them on Solana, some on Ethereum. Essentially what you will notice is that, and of course all of these have different tokenomics. Of all the liquid staking derivatives platforms, which K9 is the Shibarium one, the official Shib project one for the layer 2 Shibarium. If you don't know about Shibarium, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. But essentially what this is a tailor-made tokenomics for it. So this one will be the most explosive one in my honest opinion. Okay, so a lot of people were hitting me up though. They were worried, what's going on? Why is the price still going down? Like I told you guys, and you see back here, I was doing a stream back here. What was it, like about 4 days ago, live stream? Okay, and the whole point was I was telling you guys there is a potential reversal happening, but for this token to continue to go up, what did it need? I said it needed centralized exchanges. Without centralized exchanges, it's going to be tough for this token to continue an upward trajectory, especially if it's not getting major press. It did get a mention on a news site, actually, talking about the increase in price, but I'm talking about like crypto banter. I thought they were going to do that last week. I thought there was going to be centralized exchanges last week. But once again, this is a controlled rollout, and similar happened with Paul Zone. Paul Zone rolled out, exploded to about 40 million, over 24. In fact, blew this out of the water. If you look at the way they rolled that out, blew it out. It went up to like $35 million market cap or something like that before coming down. So similar is going to happen here. Excitement is dying down. Okay, volume is going down. Everything is pumping. So people are now exiting, wondering why they're still in this, right? When they can be on Solana or they could be FOMOing into something else. So that's basically where it's a downward trend that we are caught in. Okay. And if you actually look at mine, if you here, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out here. Let's see what the question is by David. Says, I like to learn more about skulls. They're cool looking, but should I spend 200 bone to get the one I like? Ooh, that's tough, bro. Look, what I would do is, because I also have a similar problem where I wanted to spend more than that actually on one I like, but I got in at about $19. Then they went up to like $28. So I FOMO'd into that. Then they ended up going down to 16 again. So I laid off a little bit and then they started going back up. So then I FOMO'd back into it. But I realized that that chart here, let's look at that chart. Either way, we will continue with this. All right. This is going to be at least a 1 hour stream. Don't you guys worry. But I definitely want to make sure I take care of the questions. All right. In fact, I came up with a concept that I'm going to call chat wars. And actually, for every comment or question or just participation, whoever wins, the top 3 people should get like an entry into a drawing. Okay. And then once that happens like 10 times, so that means I got to be on it. Um, the top people get, some kind of prize. So I already thought about a couple. In fact, like for example, we're talking about skulls. Getting a skull would actually be pretty dope. Right now, they're pretty pricey though. Let's go ahead and just check them out just to see what we're looking at with these skulls. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it actually, because um, I had it up earlier, but since I was gonna do the stream um, on this, I definitely was like, well, let me go ahead and focus on this on Knine and Shib. So I have the Shib chart up as well because I do want you guys to check that out. Look at this chart right now. This chart, am I showing this? Yeah, look at this chart. This chart is juicy right now. This chart right here. See, in fact, I wouldn't do that. What I would do, this is not financial advice, Dave. What I would do is I would actually buy. I would actually probably buy right now. It's under a $200,000 market cap. So probably if it shoots up, keep in mind, Bitcoin is going down. That's why everything is iffy. Everything is going down. And that's why I was telling you guys about Knine. Amazing product. Okay. Buy or sell. I'm going to tell you whether to buy or sell. Okay. It depends where you're at. And I'm going to explain that. But first of all, let me just say this right here, Skulls, first 404. I was actually trying to get motivate the Knine team to be the first ones to move, but unfortunately, they had a lot on their plate. They're launching, and I didn't really pursue it more. But I obviously knew first movers always. So yeah, skulls are first movers, so I knew it was going to be big. Right now, they're $48 for one. 48. So you're saying the question was, I like to learn more about skulls. They're cool looking, but should I spend 200 bone to get the one I like? Okay, so what I would say, for the price of 200 bone, you could probably get about 3. You could probably get about 3 um, NFTs. So I think it's more important to get the NFTs, which are also tokens, right? Because they're for ERC 404s, or these are SRC 404s. I think it's more important to get the token, especially at these levels. Look at this. It should actually bounce back right now, regardless of price. Because look at this. This was a run up, almost initial run up, initial FOMO. All right, initial FOMO. So a lot of people in profit from this. So you can actually see this dip, but as you see, this is alpha though. As soon as it gets even big sales, boom. I myself found myself buying more of these. Okay, so that's how I know this is a banger project, because there isn't too many projects on Shibarium that I have FOMO for, and this one's definitely one. So if like it's down to 18.07% over the past 24 hours. So what I would do is I would do this. I would probably buy the 200 if it was up to me. I'd buy the $200 worth of skulls. Wait till they go up, okay? And then if you want that one, the thing is, I think it's probably better to have 3 skulls than it is to get the one you want, because unless it's rare, I would say these are gonna go up. These are at least gonna go up double. At least gonna go up double. So we're talking about 80, $90, probably $100. So the one you want to buy for 200, you could have one at $100 and then buy the one for 200 and still have 2. The one you want to buy for 200 plus an extra NFT to sell, because then you could have the one you wanted for your profile pic or whatever, and then you can have one to sell once it reaches over $1 million. Because this is definitely, keep in mind, there's minimum amount of money on Shibarium right now, so this is definitely going to shoot. All right, cool. Let's get back to, so if you wanted to know more about skulls, yeah, definitely. Does NFT rank matter? I think it does. When I buy them, I try to look at rare ones. Of course, I mean, understand that some of the prices are unrealistic too, because there's always going to be people asking for $1,000, $10,000, $500,000. You know what I mean? Like that happens, unfortunately. But I'm saying for the actual ones, if you want a rare one, yeah, I think it is. It is um, valuable because if this project takes off, all of a sudden now you'll have something which is way more than the floor. Keep in mind, when looking at ERC 404s or SRC 404s, you have to understand that if it is rare, it's always going to be worth more than the floor. Okay. So once the floor reaches $200, let's say for that NFT, because if it is rare, it, once the floor is 200, now that one is maybe worth $600 in the market if it is rare. You know what I mean? It's probably going to have, if right now it's $200 and the price of a skull is $48, you're telling me that the listing price is about 4 times more than the floor price right now. So let's say the price gets to 200, that would be about $800 if you were to continue the same ratio, right? And once again, if it keeps going up, that is up to you. And of course, some people like me do consider that, take that into consideration. And a lot of times, though, I'll just get the floor. But the good thing about this is you can get the floor and see, because this is the thing, Shibarium's so cheap, you can actually buy the floor right now, spend $200, uh, see which skulls you got. You might actually get a rare skull just by buying on Chewy Swap, let's say, right? You go ahead and you buy them, you might get a rare one, but let's say you get one that you like. Okay, now you don't have to spend the 200 on that and you're happy with that. Plus you have 3. Now the other side of that is you can go ahead and buy them. If you don't like any of them, sell them, and then you can, you know, basically it'd be minimal, minimal loss, as I would see it. It'd be worth a couple bucks just to find out what you might get, because you might actually get something rare. It is a spin, it is a roll of the dice. What I don't know is if you sell, then rebuy, then sell, then rebuy. If each time you buy, if they're different ones, if it like rotates, that I don't know. But that is my advice, not financial advice. That is my opinion. I would probably buy the 4. If you have $200 and there is $48, well, you said 200 bone, but let's just say $200. I'd get the 4 NFTs. I'd get the 4 NFTs right now, because if it increases, let's say it goes to $100, now you have $400. You doubled up, and the double up of this is only $195,000. So that is, we're talking about $490,000. I mean, $390,000. So that's extremely cheap. All right, cool. With that, let's go ahead and go back to the price of this. What are we talking about? Knine finance. And we're going to check the price of Shib as well. Why is the price tanking? Why is the price tanking? Well, it's tanking because the market is down. Here, let's go ahead. No need to panic. This right here allows you to get into a good position if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so once again, you have the global crypto market cap is $2.48 trillion, which is actually down. Is actually down 5.86% over the past 24 hours. All right, it decreased 5.86% over the past day. I think I saw that token that I told you about. That was, look at this guy. The book of meme up 113%, and it just keeps doing that. So full disclosure, I mean, I'm not even promoting it, but I did get a little bit, because why not? The hell, book of meme. Let's see, because I saw it. When I saw it, it said book of me. Then when I went into it, it said book of me. I looked into it. There's an artist behind it. So we'll see what happens with that. Plus, Solana is pumping right now. So if I could get my Solanas up, all right, and then slide those back into Ethereum and get me some bone, you already know it's a win-win. I'm trying to get my bone up, all right? And if I need Solana to do it for me, I absolutely will. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and check out the price. So this is what I was saying. All right now there's a little pump because since the price of everything was down, there's going to be a little rebound effect. So actually, just because they bounced doesn't mean that K9 Finance is going to pump, and it doesn't mean that Shib is going to pump. What it means is that K9 Finance DAO, K9 token, and Shib are paired to Ethereum. So what it means is that Ethereum is most likely making a pump, and when that pump occurs, it's bringing them up. Basically, that's all that's occurring. I still expect K9 to start going sideways, okay, sideways and down, unless there is a centralized exchange listing, just because the utility isn't there yet. Okay, so this is your opportunity, just like I did with Paul Zone. Got in day one. I was like at who knows how much. I was up. Then day two was still looking nice, and then started going down, 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 down. So of course, don't get caught in a lot of that FOMO. I already told you guys, I expected my position to actually be down after the first day. I wanted to get in on the first day. All right, full disclosure. You guys saw I streamed it. I wanted to get in on the first day. I had FOMO just for my mental stability. I'm like, let me go ahead and get in. And then on the next dips, I increased my position. I'm almost at. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till it most likely reaches. We don't know if this is gonna happen. Once again, this is not financial advice. Okay, even though I am crypto Nostradamus, all right, there is the chance that I'm wrong. Okay, and this doesn't dip below 10 million. I think it is going to dip below 10 million. I believe it's going to dip below 8. I believe it's going to dip below 6 million. I think it might actually dip below 4 million, okay, by the end of this month, if it continues to downward trend. And actually, why do I say that? Well, normally some of these liquid staking derivatives platform take about a month to bottom out. Why? Because there is a lot of investors that get in early. There's a lot of whales that get in early. So what happens is these people are smart money. What I mean by that, I mean these people know how money operates. They know how the crypto markets operate. They understand indices. They understand indicators. They understand when take profit margins are in place. They understand when to get out, and they understand when to buy back in. Okay. So and they have enough money to be wrong a couple times and maximize a win. Okay. So what the hell am I talking about? Well, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of these people got in at 4 zeros, 4, right? Or 3 zeros, 4. Either I should ask because yeah, no, it can't be this. It can't be this. Yeah, it's 4 zeros, 4 zeros, 4. Right here, down here. Look at this. So, of course, that is if anyone sells that got in, especially a max position in there, after 1 month, okay, they're going to be able to sell some of that. So that means that there's going to be sell pressure that occurs. And plus, a lot of these people are going to tire out because of all the sell pressure that occurs. And a lot of people bought the top. Look at this. Look at this. A lot of people, I myself almost got in at 17, 18 million. You know what I mean? I even 20. I'm like, oh, this might go up, because if this would have actually got listed on a centralized exchange and then another centralized exchange would have got it, it had the potential to run up parabolically. But as turns out, this is actually trending down. So here, let me go ahead and show you a longer perspective, okay? Because I do expect this to, you see from right here, I do expect this to continue a downward trend, okay? Downward trend. Let's go ahead and hit this at a at a 4 hour. Let's hit the 4 hour. All right, so just so you guys can see, this is essentially what I have. Well, if you actually zoom out here, let's get in first. Hold up. 30-minute. All right, 30-minute right here. 30-minute right here. Okay, 30-minute. Then let's go ahead and hit the hour. Okay, we're zooming out now. We're zooming out. We're zooming out. Okay, we're zooming out. Okay, this is where we're at right here. This is where we're at right here. Look at this. Bop, and then we come over here. Okay, so expect it. Let's look at the 2 hour. Let's look at the 2 hour. Continue zooming out. Okay, this is what I want you guys to understand. All right, so now let's go ahead and draw a little sum. So this came from here, and this, what color should we make this? I don't even know. What color is this? It's yellow. All right, let's make it a different color. Let's make it just so we can see it. Just so we can see it. Let's make it um, red. No, not red. Let's make it orange. All right, orange. All right. So here it is. So you have this coming up. Bop, zam, bop, zoosh, zoosh, bop. But then you have this happening as well. Okay, I don't even know if you can see this, but essentially this is what I'm expecting to happen. Look at this. And it actually could go up here. Boom. Oh shit, it's up. Nope, psych. It's trading over here. And then it's gonna come back down over here. Bop, bop. Oh shit, it's coming over here. Bop. Nope. Boom. Broke down here. Broke this. Nope. Broke down. Oh shit. Bing. And then this is actually about the floor I'm expecting around here. Could do this. Could do this. This would actually be below the 400 if you can see. That's why I did that on purpose. So you guys could see. Okay. And then it could do this, shoot back up here. But I am expecting this to essentially come. Okay. Something like that. Because I did notice there was like a liquidity event type tax that was happening on week 7, week 8. And that's about this time. It's about this time. All right. You got about April 7th. That's about the month. This is about the month in. So this is about, I did about a weekend. Should be about when you start seeing the bottom. Okay. About this week right here. Boom. And then you have another week. All right. So that's about week 6 or so. Now you have week 6. So now week 7, some sort of liquidity event I could see occurring because the tax went up. Okay, this is just me speculating. I haven't asked. I don't want to also keep asking them, like when this, when that, because I'm not trying to be annoying, but I'm just being honest with you guys. This is what I potentially see. So just be aware of it in case you are looking for an entry. Right now is a pretty good initial entry, in my honest opinion. Could this dip down double? Yes, it could. So that's why I'm telling you, look at your entry point. Maybe you do 25% of your entry right now, considering the gas fees on Ethereum are expensive right now. So maybe you do 25 now. When it dips to about, let's say, 10 mil, you can do another 25. You know what I mean? Because then really what you'll make in the long run versus the gas fees will offset itself. Okay. And then if you're looking at, let's say, a 6 million entry, you can make that your goal, or you can get even riskier and try to get in to some of these levels, which is like the $5 or $4 million market cap. Okay. And now that's extremely risky because the chances of that happening, um, to be honest, are potentially low, especially because you have the Bitcoin halving occurring around this time. Around this time, Bitcoin halving actually is occurring around this time. Actually, who at the bottom? Actually, this is I just noticed this the bottom of so your entry point actually will be during the crash of the halving. Okay, I just realized that right now. Okay, so let me go ahead and write that here. Well, I so your entry point has to be here. Let me go ahead and erase that. Hold up. Okay, entry. So look, entry for your max entry. Okay, your max entry. Okay, look at this entry at B T C having crash. All right. So basically that you have it right there. This actually made me now more bullish. This actually makes me more bullish. Why? Because it shows how this is perfectly planned out, guys. Honestly, like if you actually look at this, now you can kind of see the master plan at work. You can kind of see the master plan at work, my people. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize. First of all, they don't do this. They don't do this. They don't take the time to analyze that actually the bottom of this project might actually be. So the reason, think about it. Think about this. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of connections. They have Mr. Lightspeed helping on the marketing. Okay, they have Mayar, who is the founder of Ethereum. They have Lucy Shib in marketing. They have Shaitoshi Kusama. They have Cal. They have Turbo. They have so many people as DAO members and advisors. Okay. Now I want you to think. These are amongst the smartest people in crypto. These are amongst the geniuses in terms of the evolution of the crypto space from a web 2 to a web 3 to a digital nation state. Now I ask you, do you really think these people are so stupid that they don't know that the bottom is going to be during the Bitcoin halving? And of course, as always, there is a crash. So you tell me what happens during this crash. That crash actually, and this right here, oh damn, hold up, I didn't put maximum. I was so excited to look at this, you know. So literally your max, okay, your maximum entry, okay. So prepare for this. Of course, not financial advice. Not financial advice. I'm over here just doing my research. You know what I mean? But just figuring out the alpha on my own as you guys could. All right. So, yes, absolutely. My entry point is going to be around here. My entry point is going to be around here, actually. So, this is the last point right here. Around here. Oh, shit. Around here. Okay. This is the entry point's got to be around here. I had already said this was the potential bottom. Now I'm more convinced than ever that around April, around April-ish, around the 7th. Look at this. These entry points right here. Hold up, let me see. I have to understand what I'm talking about right here. Sheesh, this is crazy bullish, my people. So once again, yes, you can enter some of these projects that are high risk, or you can enter a project like this, which actually, even though it looks risky, it's very minimal risk. All you have to do is hold till the Bitcoin halving for your maximum entry. If you're trying to maximize your Knine tokens, okay, keep in mind the only way you can be a member of the Knine Finance DAO is by holding Knine. Okay, what can you do with Knine? You can actually stake your Knine tokens. Once the platform is available for staking, you can stake your Knine Finance tokens and receive bone as a reward. Okay, let me ask you, what do you think is going to happen when people start staking their Knine tokens in the Knine liquid staking derivatives platform? That's going to now take Knine Finance DAO tokens out of circulation. So any additional entries into the price or into this project are actually going to have a type of exponential movement. Why? First of all, people that, once again, we're talking about smart money, the people that like to buy low, people that like to buy low and sell high, not just people that like to, because don't forget, we have dumb money too. I hate that term, but people that just like to buy high, you know what I mean? And then they sell low. So it's important that you understand which one you are. and maximize. Why are you even here? Well, hopefully it's to gain this type of knowledge that here you are at a potential maximum entry when, okay, why does Bitcoin matter? Well, let me show you why Bitcoin matters, because you can also be saying, well, damn, if I'm here for Knine, if I'm here for Shib, then why are you talking about Bitcoin? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Bitcoin, $65,000, actually down over the past 7 days, down over the past 24 hours. Over the past hour, there has been some buy pressure coming back because people understand this is a bargain. Bitcoin at 65.8 thousand dollars, 65.8 thousand dollars. Think about that. That's crazy. Bitcoin, it's going to be 100,000. Bitcoin is going to be 200,000 most likely by the end of this bull market. Okay, not financial advice, but this is just what some of the experts are saying. Eventually, Bitcoin is going to reach $500,000. Bitcoin will reach, of course, not financial advice. This is crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, aka Crypto Nostradamus, telling you guys that eventually Bitcoin will reach $1 million per token. Bitcoin will reach over $10 million per. You just have to understand that the future is in your grasp, mental grasp, if you're able to picture it, if you're able to visualize and just think beyond your nose, it's right there for you. I myself should have bought Bitcoin at $8, at 12, 15, $20, but I didn't have the mental capacity to understand how to get an electronic wallet and how to buy Bitcoin. I didn't have the tenacity to stay with it. I tried. I even tried to mine Bitcoin. I even tried to mine Tor at one point, but I am very technologically unsavvy. Even when it came to making this channel, it took me a long time to even be able to get the camera up, be able to get some lights. I still don't edit. I run everything. If you look at my videos, it's a one-shot bop. Here, boom, 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 boom. I hit everything. And then thank you for watching. Crypto Marks is out. On to the next one. That's why I've been doing some of these lives, because anyways, my segments are basically lives. So it's basically second nature to me. But what I do want to show you is going back to this. Okay, the crypto market, the global crypto market is down. Bitcoin is down. And you can see how Bitcoin's chart is replicated many times. Look at Ethereum, by the Ethereum chart and many other charts. Here's a dip. Look at this dip right here. And this one actually, it's a stable, but it stayed down at under $1 on that. Here you have BNB, which has been actually on a tear. And with this dip, even it stopped. Boom. It started going sideways before it started to pick up where it left off. You have Solana trading at $185 right now, up 26% over the past 7 days. All Solana meme coins absolutely on a tear. Market cap sitting at $12.3 billion, right? Or volume over the past 24 hours. Of course, the total market cap, though, or the market cap sitting at $82 billion, almost $100 billion. In fact, Solana at this rate might actually flip BNB next week in terms of market cap. Ooh, that's crazy bullish. That's crazy bullish for Solana. Keep in mind, Solana is very investor heavy, VC heavy, insider heavy. You saw what happened with SPF. But regardless, what I wanted to show you was, boom, how that happens, how that happens. All right, now let's go ahead and check on, let me check the questions first of all, and go back to this right here, because it's important that you guys understand what I'm talking about here. Maximum entry is most likely going to be at the Bitcoin halving crash. Okay, so there's going to be, people are going to be buying. Bitcoin is going to be going up. In fact, why don't we look at the Bitcoin chart and let's look at the all-time so that we can actually see what I'm talking about. This is Bitcoin on CoinMarketCap right now, 65,925. In fact, I believe this right here, this 65,292 is probably the bottom. this is probably going to start going back up now because it I feel like this is enough. A couple of days, this is probably, in fact, the the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, just bought another Bitcoin. But here, let's go ahead and check this out. Let's go ahead and before this starts shooting up. In fact, during this stream, it's going to be over $66,000. Let's go ahead and do the all-time chart, though. Okay, here it is, all-time chart. You have the Bitcoin halving. It'd be about April, right? Boom. Actually, what were the previous ones? They're not all the same. In fact, because they move. But you have about this. I think this was the crash right here. Is this the crash? This is about the crash right here. This right here, and then you from about 12K, and you have this crash coming right here. And also though, this coincided though with the COVID Knine to the teen. If you, I don't even want to say it. All right. So yeah, it ended up being with that. So something for you guys to keep in mind. The convergence of both of those, then it went absolutely parabolic. Now we are literally at the all-time highs almost. Right now it's currently dipping, but very near all-time highs. So I do expect a parabolic phase to happen right here. In fact, this should be the definition of a breakout, should actually be occurring over here, maybe even to 70 to 80,000 dollars before the halving. Is crazy that I'm even saying that, but that is what my analysis right now is leading to. All right, so that's not me saying, that's just what my analysis is indicating. Once again, if you are a part of the Knine family, if you are a part of the Knine unit, let me make sure that this didn't just refresh completely. Oh, let's see. I don't know what happened right here. Let's see what happened right here with this. All right, cool. Yes, it didn't. All right, so keep in mind, this is the potential bottom at around this time. From this range, I would say the bottom is going to be from this range or over here. So from about here, the 7th, to about May. Damn, that's almost a month, bro. About here, May 7th. It could be about a month. It could actually be a month. You have this time to accumulate. You will have this time to accumulate. And in fact, if you have the patience and luck, if this doesn't start mooning up, you will be rewarded handsomely. Of course, like I told you, I myself am waiting for a little bit lower because I already bought at 10, just under 10. Then I bought again at about 14. It spiked up. Then I wanted to get in at 19 million, but then I'm like, well, wait till it gets to 17 million. Then looking at the chart, I said, you know what? It's definitely going to touch 16.5 million. And then doing further research, I started just plotting this, tracking these trend lines. And if you see all these yellow trend lines, these are the longer trend lines, actually. These are the more stable, the blue trend lines are more local, and you have the yellow ones being more solid. So you can see that these look going down, going down, going down, all of them pointing down. No actual break out or break up, I should say, from these happening. In fact, this was about the high, about 2369, when it was looking like it was going to potentially break out. I even did a video saying potential breakout, prime to go up, including Shib. But here we are. In fact, you see the green line way down here. So from here to all the way here, we're talking about, sheesh, that's a big drop. That's about 33% drop. Okay. And if you actually look at how it's going over the past 24 hours, the volume is down to under $500,000, down 19.08%. Although the buys still continue to outpace the sells. Unfortunately, if you look at the sales, let's look at the sales, some of these sales. So you have a buy right here for 1,000, but you have a 700 sell, 800 sell. You have a buy for 1,000, but then you have a 2,000 sell, 800 sell. You have a 900 buy, but look, you have a 1,900 sell from a fish. All right, all the small buys coming in from the little people, shrimp. But look, 1900 sell from a fish. This was a good purchase, but this dolphin exiting at 6,900 could. I don't know what he waited for. He should have exited out about here or about here. Actually, he'd have 33% more. He'd be at about 7,500 to 8,000. Uh, but once again, I'm not financial advice, just pointing it out there that look, even some of these people that have massive bags, because keep in mind, this guy, how much does this guy have? The guy that just sold that big ass bag, 36 million tokens. Okay, 36 million tokens. All right. So just something for you guys to keep in mind. All right. So what is the best way to bridge ETH bone? I use Shibarium, but gas fees are crazy. What is the best way? You know what? I also use um ETH, and the gas fees are kind of crazy. Um, what is the best way? I would say the best way would be to find a centralized exchange, maybe like does CoinMerge, is it CoinMerge or one of those that actually has integrated uh, Bone blockchain, and then you should be able to buy it on the exchange, the centralized exchange, and send that the to your wallet, and it should appear in Shibarium. Okay, so you can have your Bone there. That would be the easiest if there is one that is incorporated. I thought they had done that, but I continue to actually do the same thing. In fact, the one thing I've been doing is I just buy the ETH on my MetaMask, pay the spread, and then convert from there. There is no option yet. So yeah, if there was a buy option, that is a good question actually. What is the cheapest way to get Bone into Shibarium? Okay, from the real world, from fiat or Ethereum, what is the quickest way? So I don't know. Have you looked at I know there's a bridge on Sharby too. What's the Sharby looking like? All right, so let me see. Dave, first time I heard of Bitcoin, I said, who would buy stupid computer money? And hoarders started laughing. Yeah. Hey, you know what? There's a learning curve, and we're same situation right now. Who would buy a dog coin, Shiba Inu? And little do they know that there is so much sophisticated technology packed in this ecosystem that's hiding. It's basically a Trojan horse, a Trojan dog, okay, with a bunch of DeFi marketplaces, um, lending, liquid staking, derivatives, brick and mortar, digital to physical, physical to digital, NFTs, uh, artificial intelligence. I mean, come on, man. I'm gonna stop because I'm just obviously bullish on this, and I do want to let you guys know, though, once again, maximum entry right here at Bitcoin having crashed. That is what crypto markets is predicting. So, once again, if you want to DCA 25% positions into that, and then once you're here, just like I told you guys with that idea, in order to maximize, get in at under 7 zeros 2,000. You guys see right now that even with the dip, you still be up at over 2. With the recent price action, I did the math. I said over 3.5. Actually, was at 4.5 price X's. So just something for you guys to understand that this right here is going to be your opportunity to actually go in as big as possible if that's what you want to do with the Knine project. Of course, I'm very bullish on it. I believe that one of these tokens will eventually be at least 10 cents, will be at least $1, will potentially be $10 a token. Yeah, that sounds crazy, but when you start looking at the fact it's a liquid staking derivatives platform that is an official member of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, which is also going to have Knine paired with Bone. Okay, not only get Knine Bone and pair Knine Bone with Bone. No, what if Shiba Swap does Knine Bone APY? Let's say Knine Shi. Okay, because that's what's coming. Don't forget that is what is coming. I'm calling it here first. All right, Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, hitting you guys. All right, let's go ahead and check Sheep because Sheep been acting kind of weird too. All right, I did chart it a little bit. So let's go ahead and zoom out. Let's go ahead and zoom out because I do see a little comeback. I do think these are prices you would want to get in. Okay, full disclosure, I do hold Shiba Inu. And if I didn't say it earlier, I do hold Knine token, not as much as I want. I need a tip jar. Someone brought that up the other day, and I'm like, you know what? That's true because I myself have tipped YouTubers before. So just something to keep in mind. But I want to do like a project though. I don't want to just accumulate. I want to do like a Bone Army wallet where we start building on the metaverse or do an NFT project or get stake in order to get the NFT projects on Pulsar and then have the crypto Marxists, which is you guys, the Bone Army, maybe get airdrops for being members of the channel, and maybe completing a couple things so that we get participants and not just anybody that don't even participate, don't even comment, don't even question anything, you know what I mean, to get a something. Or maybe it's like you fill out some kind of form or a survey, put your wallet in there, and then you get uh airdrop something. Because if I was to do something, you already know it's going to be banger. I mean, it's going to be banger. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and go into this. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at. I'm gonna give you guys the vitals. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom into this 15-minute right here. What's been happening here, just so we can kind of see what's happening, and then I'm gonna give you guys my long-term analysis of where we are in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, my people. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Let me make this up. And then this right here, this protein drink is like making my mouth dry. I was over here trying to, get my mouth ready for all the talking I was gonna do, but I'm noticing it's making it drier. All right, cool. So Shiba Inu. If you don't know about Shiba Inu, let me tell you this. You think Bitcoin had an explosive run up? I believe Shiba Inu is our Bitcoin. I believe Shiba Inu is our Bitcoin. Like, that's how much I have faith in this project. One thing I'm going to tell you, this token doesn't have to burn. This token does not have to burn in order to reach 1 penny. Do I believe it's going to reach 1 penny? Hell yeah, I believe it's going to reach 1 penny. Do I believe it's going to happen next month? No, I don't think it's going to happen next month. But do I think do I believe it has the potential to actually reach that in a short amount of time? I'm not talking about 10 years. I'm talking about before that. The potential is there. Why? First of all, if wrapped Shib has the same effect as burning Shib on Ethereum, then the amount of Shib which is going to get transferred from Ethereum into the Shibarium blockchain is going to be in the trillions. Now, if we're moving trillions of tokens from the Ethereum blockchain into the Shibarium blockchain, eliminating the not circulating supply, but the total supply of Shib in, or probably even eliminating the circulating supply on Ethereum. See, I need to talk to Cal to make sure I give you guys the 100 on it. But based on this, the supply is going to go down by trillions, potentially a month. Yes, a month. Yes, you heard that here first. All right. And actually, not even here first. There was numbers by Queenie that actually did indicate that. But I want you to understand that Shiba Inu is the flagship of the entire ecosystem. Okay. I myself am bullish on Shib. I'm bullish on Bone. Okay. I'm not as bullish on Leash, even though I know it's gonna be worth more than Bitcoin. What? There's only 107,000 Leash. There's only 107,000 Leash. Plus, they just initiated the very first Leash burn. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Every single token is going to burn on Ethereum as it goes to Shibarium. Every single ecosystem token is going to burn. That is what they said. Okay, so think about that. If these tokens are literally going to start burning or eliminating circulating supply, what is that going to do to the price of them? First of all, why is Shiba Inu? I'm going to tell you one thing too, even before I start, and this is very important. Pay attention to this. I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, coming at you. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and sub. Go ahead and hit that like. Help me with the algorithm. Bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent and important, like what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is probably one of the most important things that nobody is saying. And this is it. The crypto Marxist supply theory of Shiba Inu is this: there is less Shiba Inu than there is Bitcoin. Okay, if anyone ever questions you, you tell them crypto Marxist said that. Okay, I need to do a video explaining that, but there is less Shiba Inu than there is Bitcoin, but it's already been minted, while Bitcoin still has to be minted in 100 years from now, meaning that Shiba Inu is literally hundreds of years ahead of Bitcoin. Come on, bro. Yes. All right, cool. So with that said, right now it's looking like an amazing entry for Shiba Inu. Okay, so right now we're looking at it, and the price is looking like it's at 25.25. Okay, so we're looking at 4 zeros, 25.25 price on the Shiba Inu token, which is the flagship of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, which has its own blockchain called Shibarium, which runs on a gas token called Bone Shiba Swap, which is also related to Leash, which is the metaverse token, which has their NFT. Bro, come on, don't even get me started. Here, let me go ahead and zoom out for you guys after. I don't know if I gave you guys the vitals on it. If I didn't, I'm gonna give them to you, and if I did, I'm gonna give them to you again. And it is this: the market cap of Shiba Inu currently sits at a $14.88 billion market cap, with liquidity sitting at a $10.19 million. Very healthy. Circulating supply sitting at 589.28 trillion tokens, with the holders sitting at 1.38 million holders. The total market cap sitting at $25.25 billion. Why? Because over 40% of the circulating supply has already been burned. Yes, over 40% has already been burned, and we are on pace to burn our way to 1 penny. If you don't know about Shiba Inu, now you know about Shiba Inu. Do your research, find out about it. But for those of you that know about Shiba Inu, I'm gonna give you guys a little more. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and go back. I'm gonna go ahead and go back. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys see what is going on over here. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna show you that actually there's a big triangle over here. Sheesh. What's going on, crypto Marxists? What the hell just happened? We were down here, over here. Now we're way over here. Well, I want you to look at the big picture, okay? This is a temporary dip right here. This is a temporary dip that absolutely will get bought back. It could, as always, because people buy the bottom, it goes up. Let's say you put 10,000 right here at 2,400, right? And this goes up to about the 28 level, okay? Now you're talking. Now you're talking about gains of about 20%. So if you put 20,000 in, you're talking about you have an easy 2,000 right now that you can quickly scoop up. Okay. So boom. With that said, I do expect it to kind of go up and down, but break this resistance right here, because now this is a resistance. It was a support for a little bit, didn't even get to support. This is basically a range that I have predicted might go down. In fact, let's go ahead and shoot back a little bit more. Let's shoot back a little bit more. In fact, before I shoot back a little bit more, let me drink a little bit more. Disappointed with that. I thought I was gonna quench my thirst, or but definitely kind of powdery. So yeah, so this one right here, basically indicates where the breakout needs to happen. The local breakout needs to happen right here. Not total breakout because it's not all-time high, but this breakthrough needs to happen. So this is what we've been dealing with essentially since March. So it's about February. Boom, it exploded up to all-time highs, or not all, but yearly all-time highs of about 4,400. And then, of course, people taking profit. Boom. But then it looked like it might actually shoot back up, but no. Sure enough, the sell pressure and Bitcoin started going sideways and losing momentum. Losing momentum. It was up at like 72, $73,000. Now it's at like 70, 69. It was at 68, went down to 67 or 66. Now it's going back up to about 68. So that's what I was going to show you, that 68 is not too far than 69, 70. In that regard, it's definitely going to start spiking up. Keep in mind, Bitcoin should start going up because the halving is coming. So people are going to start trying to get their positions up. Of course, expect resistance. Boom, boom. It might even do this before here. And let's just keep zooming out. Okay, I did this for you guys so you guys could kind of hear. Let me go ahead and do the, let me do the 1 hour just so you guys could actually see what's happening right here. All right, what I'm expecting to happen. So essentially, here we have it. Boom, break. It broke through. You have this coming back down. It broke below this long-term resistance that it should have been formed here. Okay, or it hasn't been as long, but it was powerful. Look at this, all the way, because this actually goes all the way through. I didn't want to keep extending this over though, because I wanted these two to get like a flagpole to form so you guys could see what looks like a potential flag forming, but it broke down here because Bitcoin, of course, broke to 68,000. Now that we know Bitcoin is most likely on its way back up, because from 72,000 to 68,000, that's 5,000. You're talking about like a 9%, 8%, 7%. So people are freaking out. All right, they're like, oh, it's tanking. So it's of course going to rebound. Smart money is getting in, and as it gets in, Shiba Inu is as well going to go up. I do expect it to battle its way up here. Once it does battle its way up here, we're talking about in a couple of days. So I'm talking about this. We're at the 16th. So this is looking like the 18th. So this is in 2 days. In 2 days, this should actually break, hopefully, past the 2,800 to the 3,000 level. And if it does do that and Bitcoin keeps going up, we will actually experience another run up. Actually, it should trade between these. And actually, you see this level right here, which was the 3,000 and the 3,400. So it should actually trade around these. If it does come down here, boom, break, it might once again break down and then continue back up to about these levels right here. Actually, boom, break down, come back up, about trade in this channel. Boom, might break down once, like I said, or twice, and then continue actually to the 39, right below the 3,900 level. That's what we're looking at. If it breaks this, the 45 to the 46, expect, because once again, this should actually break through here. It should break through here. But if it does actually trade for a while over here, expect it to break up over here. Once it breaks these two, once again, once it breaks about the 45 to the 47 level, it could break up. It might break here, boom, 50 below the 6,000 mark, okay, and do the same thing that occurred here. Keep in mind, now we're getting into territory where the Bitcoin halving, people are going to be FOMOing in because they're going to say Bitcoin is going up, Bitcoin is going up. But actually, what is going to happen is Bitcoin is going to go up. Yes, it's going to go up. And then the Bitcoin halving is going to occur, and people are going to think it's going to just explode up. But no, it's actually going to crash. Most likely between 25 to 40% crash. Expect that. That's when I told you when that occurs, that's actually when you guys need to be over here. You guys need to be over here at this position right here. Be able to, damn, my bad. This went away right now. Dex tools, you no, all right. So, all right, cool. Just give it a say. I guess it gives me time to drink. Oh, and it actually did that thing I hate when it does. Look, it actually reverted back. So I had this already marked out for you guys, and it just actually did that buster move of reverting back to the chart, that the previous chart instead of the last chart. I need to really go into trading trading view instead of using this. What I really should do is launch my own damn decks on Shibarium with everything that I want, airdrop you guys some of the tokens, because this is annoying. Like all the work I did. But regardless, the play still remains the same right here. So I had actually done this already, but of course you guys saw that I just indicated where the bottom was earlier. That sucks. But in case you missed it, in case you missed it, in case you missed it, it should bottom out about here. Should bottom out about here. Even if it goes up, it should bottom out. Damn, that sucks because it was so bang. I almost want to. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So luckily, I covered that, and you guys that did catch that early on were able to see basically where your entry points could be, where your entry points could be. All right. And now we're over here looking at Shiba Inu. So my point was in telling you that it might actually break this right here, 68. Now, this is going to be crazy because this is around the Bitcoin halving. If this continues as I think it might continue to, because it's so suppressed right now, if it goes up, there might be a chance, and this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice, but there might be a chance that Shiba Inu actually flirts with its all-time high based on this chart that I'm looking at right now. So just putting that out there for you guys, not financial advice, but absolutely could break the 7,000 mark. And if FOMO is as I'm expecting it to go, almost parabolic, because it is a buy the rumor, sell the news event. A lot of people are into crypto for the first time. A lot of people have no idea about what exactly the halving is. They have no idea about the crypto cycles, about the economic cycles. They're new to the whole space. They're new to the volatility. As soon as it crashes, a lot of them are going to get out. So that is your opportunity to slide right in. Once again, that's why I'm doing these videos for you guys to understand when your positions are to be maximized. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that sub. Go ahead and hit that like. Help me with the algorithm. Go ahead and bell it up so you can be notified when I drop content and when I go live, like right now. A lot of the things I cover on my lives, I do not cover on my content because my content normally covers projects. So I don't really get into a lot of the technical analysis, a lot of the trend analysis, a lot of the exponential moving averages, the Bollinger Bands, the Ichimoku clouds, the volume, etc. Okay, there's so the fractals. But what I do want to show you though is that even with trend, in fact, I will tell you this trend line analysis, in my opinion, definitely beats some indicators. Something that people don't tell you, other than the Ichimoku cloud, I guess, which is probably the only pre or at least attempts to be a pre-indicator. Every single indicator is a lagging indicator. I haven't done the Lux algo, which a lot of people have been talking about. I know Zach Humphreys has been talking about it, and other people I've heard talk about it. I mostly just go off of like right now. That'd be an entry point for me at about the 2,500, and if it dips down to anywhere near the 2,000, that's almost like a guaranteed maximum entry to basically guarantee 33%. But that's just me. Once again, I like to take certain risks. That's why I get into a lot of plays, and sometimes it works well, and sometimes I get absolutely bodied and lose as well, because that does happen. In fact, I have quite many stories for you guys. But here, let me go ahead and go through some of these questions because I don't want to just keep giving you my analysis on this, but that is what I am expecting. So the one thing I forgot to tell you though about this Shiba Inu situation is, yes, they could go up, boom, 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 go down, hit over here, break, do do do, shoof, come over here, break up, come back up over here, because it could actually break parabolic here, and then this one I expect it to, the price to basically go sideways, maybe even over here, before it starts to run up again. But what I was going to tell you is that you might want to exit here. You might want to exit during this run up right here. Anywhere above the 7,000 or anywhere above the 6,300 to above, to be honest, is dangerous. And I would exit because there is a high probability that it will break to about here, back to about like the 4,000, about the between the 5 and maybe even the 4,000 level if it is up there. Okay, because if Bitcoin loses 40%, expect these meme coins to get absolutely destroyed. And many people are also going to run away from those and get bodied. And that one is also going to be another opportunity for you to make your entry. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. Exit, you can exit before the halving, a couple days before the halving. Okay, and then once the halving occurs, there will be that dip, and then you re-enter, and then you can increase your position by 25%. Am I going to do that? Chances are I'm probably not going to do that. So why are you telling us to do that? I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just suggesting how you can maximize your bag if that's what you want to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stock up on ammo. And when those buys start coming in, I'm going to try to accumulate more. Boom, with another buy and then go up, because that way I guarantee that I'm not fumbling my bag, which happens sometimes. First of all, we don't know how long the dips are going to be. It could be for a couple of days. So you could actually enter and it continue to go down. Therefore, your entry is lower if you're trying to maximize, or if you already know that you have your bag at the position you want it, the size you want it, then you can actually increase your position and then have no fear, because if it goes up or it goes down, you already have your position secured, and anything that you put in is basically for you to exit on high points and re-enter at low points, or just exit as a profit, a take profit, and then re-enter with new money at a low point and then rinse and repeat. Because once again, this is one of those projects. Now we see a pretty, no, it's still, I thought it actually broke down. Here, let's actually go back, because now we see, oh, and this is going to be like the Bitcoin halving once again. All right, so expect this to dip down. It's looking like, honestly, at this point, it might break to the 3,000 level. It might break to the 3,000 level, depending on what occurs over here, because this is what happened in basically about half a month. This happened in half a month. So we'll see what happens in the next half month, which is going to be to April. Okay, about here. And then another half month, which is going to be leading up to the halving. And then that next month is probably going to be the red half month where you can enter. Okay, so just putting those plays on there. So let me go ahead and check out some of these questions. So Xavier, speak. Xavier, yes, sir. I'm subbing just because you said that. I don't even know exactly what I said when you said that, but I'm glad you're liking it. I don't have much Shib. I sold it and put all profit in BTFA. Dev left, lost everything. You want to know something about that? I also bought into that project. I bought into that project. And actually, it was some of these influencers that convinced me to get it. So, in full disclosure, I got absolutely destroyed as well. I went in heavy as well. And what sucks is I actually took profits from a project that was a good project in order to FOMO into this, because honestly, they did have great marketing. That, in fact, if that developer didn't leave, that project could potentially be worth tens of millions of dollars, if not more, because it would have been an OG. It would have had reputation, and you guys see what's happening with some of these projects that actually have stuck around, like Floki, like Doge, like Shiba Inu, like, etc., that are now in the billions. Okay, so that's something for you guys to keep in mind. Time in the market beats timing the market, and projects time in the market beats projects trying to time the market, if that makes any sense. So let me see. Yeah, I also have gotten body with that. Xavier, get ready to buy if it drop a zero. Buy if it drops a zero. If Shib drops a zero, or Knine. Either way, yes, it's a great opportunity to buy. So it's about sats. It is, Dave. Absolutely. You know what's up. So it says, I will donate, bro. You have helped me out more than you know. Love your content. That's funny. So yeah, no, that's funny. Just putting that out there. Actually, somebody commented that about that donation wallet, or that tip jar, if you will. And yeah, that's something to keep in mind. It says, I'm in. All right. Appreciate you guys. What I'm gonna try to do right now is actually, that's in the development, right? What I really need to do is focus on the Telegram channel. We need to form a very tight knit bone army, so that people that have a lack of information can get it from us fast. This project dropped. It's at this market cap. People can get in early. For example, when stake drops, which is the next pause zone token, the day of, or as soon as the date is launched, or stated, if there is a countdown, we should have it pinned on, so people understand when they come in, ooh, there is a new opportunity for you to get into these projects. I'm gonna just give you a couple of examples. In fact, he's in the chat right now. Dave D mentioned Cryptic at, I think, hundreds of thousands of dollars. He had gotten in. Okay. I missed that boat because I was looking at other plays, but I could have thrown 100 in there, and now it's at millions of dollars. That's a 10x I could have potentially capitalized on. Talked about Shiba Punks. I still don't. I have Shiba Punks, the NFT, and I have a small amount of the token, but that is one of the blue chip projects in Shibarium. In fact, I say, if you don't have any Shiba Punks, not financial advice, let me see, let me just talk to myself. Yo, crypto Marxists, you don't have that much Shiba Punk. What are you talking about? You have a limited amount. You should probably stock up. Why? Well, they just did their audit. Okay, you convinced me. Cool. So their audit is amongst the best ones. Okay, the project is, in fact, I believe they are now going to do a type of 3D Shiba Punk. I already saw some of them, and they kind of look like the Wellies one. Okay, so that's another banger. So if they do airdrop those, you already know that's creating value for a community that already loves the ecosystem. So yeah, definitely get you some Shiba Punk, not financial advice. Get you some walk too. Okay, the team before was a little iffy, in my opinion, and now the new leadership, which is there, you can see there's a change. They're listing. Okay, so in fact, I think Walk Token was um, amongst the first, or the first Shibarium project to get listed in a, I think, tier 3 or tier 2 exchange. All right, so that's pretty bullish. Okay, because a lot of bigger projects haven't been able to even do that, and here we are in the Shibarium project that was at like 200,000, 300,000, was able to move and influence itself into that. S Punks got in at 30,000. Sheesh. See what I mean? So he got in at 30,000. And right now, what is Shiba Punks at? Let's see what Shiba Punks is at. In fact, let's look at it. Also, I do a lot of degenning though. I have to understand. I have to admit that I do a lot of these little liquidity plays that are extremely high risk, mostly losing plays a lot of times. But it is like $14 here, $3 here. This is the last one actually. Before I look at this one right here, is look at this $685 market cap. $685, not $685,000 market cap, not 68,000, not 6,000, This is at $600.85 market cap. Liquidity at 170. Of course, this is high risk. If any money you put into this play, expect to lose it. But if this happens to be a banger and you get in at this market cap, you're talking about not only a 10x, you're talking about a 100x at 68,000, under 100,000 at 100x. That's kind of banger. All right, here, let's go ahead and look at S-Punks. And one thing I want you guys to look at, and let me see if I can see it on here. Okay, one thing I want you guys to look at is the main projects that have a logo are the ones that you should be investing in my honest opinion. In fact, not even financial advice, not even investment advice. What I'm gonna tell you is when you go to any DEX, okay, you're gonna be hit with a bunch of names. And this is normally what you see here. Let me move it. It's not scrolling. Normally they're scrolling. Okay. So you're hit with, look, Ralph, you're hit with Ryoshi, and they're like this. You're just scoring like the top 5 or the top 10. Okay. If you have one that doesn't have, like this one, Sharby, which is actually a really good play, doesn't have the logo, but you have one like this one that does have the logo, I say check this one out straight up. We're looking at S-Punk at $180,000 market cap from the $30,000 entry from Dave. That's at 60,000. He doubled up already. Okay, 60,000. So that's he's at a 6x right now. Okay, 6x from entry point. Okay, I have no idea how much he went in, but whatever it was, you have a 6x from that entry point. Keep in mind that is now going to be a 100x. And also the yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I could have made my X's on the Shiba Punks too. Why didn't I buy the Shiba Punks? Honestly, I don't like the way the Shiba Punks looked. Everything at that time looked a little ruggy. But then that's just my personal opinion when it comes to pixelated NFTs. That's just what it is. So I think at this point we can probably do better NFTs, but it's almost like the version ones or the first collection have to be pixelated for some reason. So that's just something for me to be considerate of. And at one point, these things were like 50 cents or $3 or $5 to mint. I think they were like 50 cents or something crazy. What was the minting price from those, if anybody knows? Because I remember at one point I'm like, damn, I should just buy 100 of them. Did I? No. It's like right now I'm staring at this at $180,000. If you throw $180 into this right now, I'm not telling you to, but if you were to buy $180 worth of Shiba Punk and it were to reach a $1 million market cap, your $180 would be at over a 5x at $1,000. If your $180 investment at $180,000 was to, if the project was to go to not just a million, but to $10 million, your $180 investment, gamble, however you want to look at it, would be $10,000. Not financial advice, just putting that out there for you guys. All right. So let's get, so yeah, so Ryoshi's another one. It went down 27% today. 27.30%. It seems like an amazing entry if you ask me. Look at this. This is exactly what you want to see. In fact, look at this. It's actually lower than it's been since March 1st. And actually it's at a, it looks like it's at a resistance. So it might actually flip the resistance right now. Unless that resistance, that floor, it was a previous, it wasn't even a, technically it got touched 3 times and got rejected off the downward sell pressure, but it still looks like it's actually a resistance. This might actually dip down below $1 million. So just putting that out there for you guys, not financial advice and not trying to fund a project, just letting you guys know the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem, because a lot of the crypto space is down right now. Look at this. Chewy swap down 13.41%. Sheep down 18.60%. Sharby down 9.80%. TSO 14.30, and even Shiba Punk's only down 1.85%. This looks like this might be an entry, low key. And then here you have Skulls down 15.83%. Okay, so at $195,000 market cap. Okay, this is definitely going to move up, in my honest opinion. This is definitely the steal. This is definitely the steal of the day, if you ask me, because I myself am probably gonna continue to buy these until it reaches like half a million dollar market cap, and by then I hope to have at least 10. You know what I mean? At least 10. That's a good number. 10 to 15 or something like that. That way I can keep some and sell some when it goes up. But what I'm going to tell you about this project in particular, Skulls, if you were to buy Skulls, not telling you to buy it, not financial advice, just telling you what I do if I was you, you can actually come over here to VIP Skulls. Let me show you this real quick. So you could come over here to VIP Skulls. Let me see, share this. Come to VIP Skulls and stake your skulls. You get about, I forgot how much per skull. You get like 0.001 per skull or something like that. Or it might be 0.1 skull. So the point is that you're actually generating rewards from the skulls staked. You come over here, you can either claim whatever you've been accumulating, and then you can unwrap it. If you have enough that you can stake so that this actually goes all the way to 1, remember that 1 full token equals 1 full NFT in your wallet. As soon as if your wallet has 0.99 skulls, you will not have an NFT in your wallet. You will have just the tokens. But if you do have 1 or more skulls, right? 1.5 is still 1. You still need a full token though to get a full one minted in your wallet. You will have that. You can then come over here, stake it, bop, and then come claim your rewards right here. So that's one thing that I do like about this Skulls Sideshow 404 staking situation on skulls.vip, that you can actually have skulls, which are, in my opinion, going to be a blue chip. They were already mentioned in the Shib. That's actually where I got this website that they were even minting. I didn't even know they were they were staking. Okay, so I have all of mine staked right now, and I'm trying to accumulate enough that I'm actually able to get another NFT just from the staking. Okay, so that's my plan there. So of course, trying to make my money work for me. You feel me? All right, with that, let's go ahead and keep this going. Let me go ahead and check the Shib chart. Let me check the Shib chart real quick. We might have to go back to the Knine chart, but let me, in fact, just come back. Let me hit the 15-minute on Shib, and then I'll definitely go back to your questions. But I just want to make sure that we are over here fully hitting this up so that we can see this reversal. It did break. It actually broke twice, bop and bop. So this is, once again, I could see this dipping, bouncing off of this, okay, maybe going like this, but at this point, if Bitcoin hits 68,000, 69,000, 70, if it reaches 71,000, expect this to start moving, because then people will get confidence. What is Bitcoin at right now, though? Let me just see what it's looking like. If it broke down to 65, or if it's still at 66, it's still at 66,000. Keep in mind, every single body in the Bitcoin ETFs is now in profit. But I do want you to see this. Over the past hour, Bitcoin is up 1%. Okay, so that is definitely a potential bullish reversal, because it does need to. Once again, here, let's go back to the 1 day. Actually, let's look at what the 7-day looks like real quick. All right, boom, broke. over here. Downward pressure. Yeah, see, now it's Wing here. Actually, this could, like I told you guys, by the end, this should be at least 67. This could be a reversal. What we need is this to be higher than this. What's this? This was 67.36. We need this to now run up because you see it's a higher high. It's a, in fact, I should open up a Bitcoin. Let's look at the daily real quick just so I can show it to you guys. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. This is a lower low right here. It broke up, wanted to buy, then it came back here. It was a higher high, lower low, higher high, lower, higher low, higher high. It did dip down, spike, but even this low wasn't lower than this low. So this low is still a higher low. And you see this now actually moving sideways and up. This looks bullish right here. In fact, I could see this going to 67. We need this to actually break above the 66.5. In fact, 66.6%. We need it at 66,600 right now. We need this to actually move down, even if it goes down, as long as it's above the 66,000. But we need it to be break up past the 66,666 level. All right, for this to now, because it looks like it's literally a W forming right before our eyes right now. So that's extremely bullish. And this could actually be the first one. It could still form another one over here to go back up. But honestly, at this point, this is too sharp. This is too sharp. It's looking like it's actually going to start trending upward. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me go ahead and see if you guys got those questions going. Let me see. Spunks made 100% from a Spunks or S Punks NFT. That's banger. I minted a spooky punk for 10 bone, sold it for 1,000 bone. Sheesh. I missed those spooky. Damn, why didn't you tell me about those spookies? And I still wanted a spooky, to be honest, but it was after the mint. So they were at about $40 or something like that. Because it was only like at one point only like 3 available at a time. I don't know if it was people buying them or if that's just all that they had. So I actually still don't own one of those. So I might have to go back and cop one of those just because, just like I don't have a Shiba OG pass as well. So there's some of those plays that I haven't fully copped. But I do want you guys to look at Bitcoin at 66,300. I am expecting a reversal right now to about the 66,400, then the 66,500, then the 66,600. Now, once it reaches the 66,700, if it does, because it could do it like that, that is when I will officially take that as an indicator that there is a potential reversal if you guys then want to move on the Shiba Inu play. Okay, because right now it's risky. It could still break down. It could still break down. But if you're trying to time the bottom, that's part of the risk that analysis that you have to do. All right, cool. Let me see. So he minted one spooky punk for 10 bone, sold it for 1,000 bone. Marvelous, bro. That's amazing. All my S punks are staked, getting 3,000 tokens every day. That's another banger. See, I didn't even know about that, bro, because there's just so much. So that's why the the Telegram is gonna be so vital for us. That way we can let, like right now, there's another, see, like here, let's just keep going, man. Let's just, you know what? Let's just keep going. I was gonna do this as 1 hour, and now we're 1 hour and a half. And now I'm about to tell you about another project, which is actually called. Here, let me see if my wallet is connected though. Just so. All right, let me. It is. Let me disconnect it real quick. All right, cool. So here we are. Another one, banger right here. So this one right here is called Shibbles. Okay, and the Shibbles have also, if you go to staking.shibbles.com, okay, it actually is, it allows you to stake your Shibbles and earn the Shibble token. Right now, the Shibble token is at under like $70,000, maybe $80,000 market cap. So that one's another banger that you guys should keep an eye on, especially because it has a lot of alpha influencers in there. Okay, if you go to the Telegram and if you see what happened, this project was actually, and here, let's go ahead and swing out. Just since we're talking, maybe we could talk about the top projects to be staking on Shibarium. We can do Shibbles, we can do Skulls, and we can do Shiba Punks, because those are three Shibarium based projects that you can actually buy into and have your NFTs garner you tokens. That is actually a banger. In fact, you know what? I just thinking about it, I don't have my Shiba Punks staked. So I need to stake them so I can earn more. So I'm actually fumbling some Shib Punk tokens right now as I'm talking. So see, even crypto Marxist sometimes messes up a little bit. All right. So just putting that out there for you guys. That way you guys can maximize. In fact, I'm gonna do a video on the Telegram. That way you guys can be aware that it's coming. But before that, I need to ask for help from some of the people that I know have the technological know-how in order to facilitate anti-bot and verification on the Telegram, because I don't want it to get spam botted, and I do want community members to lead it. I already have a couple members that I trust in mind that I see. In fact, if you are quick to be on the game, on the alpha, like Dave is, okay, definitely always bringing informative views. I definitely want you guys to move on that. Another thing too, there is, oh, fuck man, there's just so much. I'm about to get. Do you guys want to here? Do you guys want to earn? Do you guys want me to talk about a move to earn situation related to Shib? If you do, comment yes. If not, I'm just going to keep talking about Bitcoin, Knine, some of these staking protocols. But I can verify that I did receive tokens from a protocol that is a move to earn. And this protocol will be moving into the Shibarium blockchain. And I believe Satoshi Kusama is now the lead when it comes to that. So just something for you guys to keep in mind. Like I said, I'll leave it out there. If anyone actually wants to learn about it or how to earn free tokens, what the tokens are, go ahead and comment on the bottom. Yes, move to earn, or talk about it. If not, let me go ahead and just keep talking about this. So it says, Dave, all my S punks are staked, getting 3,000 tokens per day. That's actually pretty dope, bro. What is the total? I don't even know what the total amount of tokens is for S punks, but just something for you guys to keep in mind when it comes to that. If you guys want me to give you a couple Solana plays that I'm in, I could definitely hit you with some of those as well. All right, let me go ahead and go through some of these comments. Let me check the SHIB chart as I expected it to come over here, bounce right here. It's probably going to bounce back up, maybe go down right here and shoot back up. If it does trade sideways, it's definitely going up here. That is what I believe. Of course, not financial advice, but definitely keep an eye on that. Let's go ahead and look at Knine. My chart was so beautiful and it got absolutely bodied. It looks like it is on a little upward trajectory. Let me go ahead and maybe try to do the curve, even though yes, it was absolutely disrespectful the way they did that to me. So let's go ahead and actually come over here. I'm actually looking at Knine. So if you have any questions, go ahead and keep the questions coming. I did tell you guys I have this concept that I'm gonna do called chat wars. So those that are most active in the chats are going to be entered into some of these potential NFT plays, just like we're talking about right now, how we're talking about these NFT plays with Dave. Well, if we get in early enough, which we expect to do, you best believe that we are going to pay it forward to you guys. So those of you that participate, part of the Bone Army, definitely, in my opinion, should um, should earn some of those. So this was the bottom right here. I had actually right here potential bottom. Let me go ahead and write that again. This is annoying. Sorry to have to put you guys through this, but I don't want to be lazy. And anybody that joins the chat right now or joins the stream will have no idea that I already spoke about that, although it is recorded. And I do advise you guys, if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. But let's go ahead and extend this. This was the bottom, and there's also another potential bottom, but it's okay. We'll just keep it at this. It was actually, oh, it's right here. Bam. I thought I lost you. Because I had extended them before. Keep in mind, each one of these is essentially a step down. Okay. So that's the reason I wanted to do this stream. Let's go ahead and go into the 30-minute, and as we go in, and then let's go ahead and look at the 15-minute as we go in. And actually, I had these uh, mapped out for you guys to show you how quickly some of these could actually go south. Okay, that I had actually done some of these, which were like this. Okay, because at the end of the day, of course, chances of it occurring is, so that's cool. We'll leave that blue. Okay, so this resistance right here, so it could actually hit this and go down and then start continuing to cascade down. It could also obviously go sideways to about here, break up, or it could continue to move up, but I don't really see that. If you guys see all of these trend lines, okay, all of these trend lines right now when it comes to Knine, all of these are looking like they are pointing down, 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 down. In fact, this one is an old one. I don't even know why this one is like this. Keep in mind the chart did get messed up. So here, let's just go ahead and erase that one because I have no idea what that is. But then you have this over here. Essentially, let's look at the 1 hour so we can see this bowl and your potential entry. But yeah, anyways, back to that. So yeah, I will be this week, probably sometime tomorrow. I will be reaching out to people to help me with that Telegram because I do want our Telegram to be the strongest Telegram, bro. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and see for each NFT. Bitcoin trades like the stock market now, Monday to Friday. Shib and X Army. Your channel popped up on the day of Knine launch, which gave me an opportunity to get in. Been following you since then and will continue to do so. Aloha from Hawaii. I'm so glad you were able to get in. Did you get in when I told you to get in at 6 million or at 10 million? Hopefully you did. You're still in profit. If you got in after, what I have been talking about is the potential downward trend and the potential bottom for some of these projects. Here, let me just go ahead and extend this over here, even though some of these aren't even valid from what I can see, but we'll just look at it. So yeah, these are the potential lows right here coming over here based on this, because you can see this. And then of course there was a potential buy opportunity around here because there's going to be like a liquidity event that I believe is going to happen based on the taxes. So let's go ahead and, so I'm glad you got in. If you got in, and don't get scared from the price action. Don't get scared from the dips. In fact, if you continue to DCA, in my honest opinion, and of course, this is not financial advice, I believe this is a potential, not only life changing, but life changing investment. Okay, I'll put it like that. All right, cool. Your channel popped up, so I'm so glad. Just under 10 mil. Nice. That's exactly what I want you guys to get in. Under 10 mil, which is still a 100x. When it dips below 10 million, don't be scared. Okay, don't be scared. Just what I would say is make sure you DCA a little bit more if you can. Not financial advice, but definitely that is an opportunity for you to slide in and probably get in up to a third or half more. Let's say you got 10 million, you'll be able to get 5 more. Okay, That's 15 million. If you got 20 million, you'll be able to get 10 million more. So that's 30. So that, because once it starts to go up, this thing is going to not only move because of the volume, but it's going to move because of the staking. It's going to move because whales are going to want to get bone. Part of the reason why I'm so bullish on Knine LSD is that I'm very bullish on bone, and there isn't enough bone to make me stop buying bone. So because of that, I want to be able to get as much bone as possible from staking my Knine token, okay, and from everything else. So just something for you guys to keep in mind when it comes to that. All right, let's go ahead and all right, so no one spoke about that move to earn, so I guess you guys don't really want that. um I got a couple free tokens on that, but let's go ahead and see what the market is doing. And if you guys are satisfied with the situation, I might just leave it on, to be honest, like I did last time, so you guys can analyze it, because I am expecting a reversal to occur. But let's go ahead and check the live global cryptocurrency charts and market data. This right here, oh, let me share it. I'm not even sharing it. And let me take a little drink. This data right here shows that the record was at $2.8 trillion for the market cap of all crypto, the entire crypto market. The market cap of it was $2.8 trillion. If you look at where we are at about a $2.64 trillion mark. And what that means is that we are about $160 billion away from the all-time record, all-time high of the cryptocurrency market cap. Now, if this is to play out like some charts, this would actually lead to a breakout, which actually could take us to about $3.5 trillion. Whoa. All right. Just something for you guys to keep in mind. All right. This is crazy, and it's unprecedented in crypto history. That is also why I want you guys to understand that when it comes to Shiba Inu, when it comes to the ecosystem, you guys are extremely early. Okay. We're talking about market caps of 200,000, market caps of, and here, let me go ahead and look at this. Is looking like maybe Skulls is looking like it wants to move up over the past hour, 1.66%, up 1.69% over the past 5 minutes, and it's up a $198,000 market cap. So it's actually moving towards the 200,000. If there is a dip to $40, I might just go ahead and buy a bunch of them, bro. Straight up. If it doesn't, I will still continue to DCA, because I do have a goal in mind. I definitely want to reach at least 10 of them minimum. So that's something for me to keep in mind. Let me go ahead and just look at some of the other stuff. Let me look at the plays that I'm going to show you. Some of these Solana plays, of course, not financial advice. This is crypto marks. Here, let me just, this is crypto marks, is aka Bone Army coming at you. So of course you already know I am a Shiba Inu, a Bone, a Leash maximist. Okay, I definitely love the ecosystem, and I believe if you want to maximize your returns on investments, the easiest way to do it is to invest, not financial advice. This is not investment advice. If I was talking to myself, okay, what I would say is the easiest way to do it is to guarantee yourself a seat on the rocket ship, which is Shiba Inu. The Shiba Inu ecosystem is where you guys want to be. Bitcoin, definitely a ship that you want to be in, but that's only going to take you about 2.5 times as far. Okay. Now, when you're talking about Shiba Inu, it's going to take you most likely to the moon further, because of the compounding that happens when it's meme season. It's not even meme season yet. Understand that. So if it's not even meme season yet, It's not even large cap. First of all, Bitcoin is the largest cap of all. It is the king of crypto. So it's going to continue to move up. We know that is stage one. We know phase two of the crypto. In fact, should I pull it up? Let me just go ahead and maybe pull it up. And before that, let's also check, because a lot of people are wondering, why is everything moving? Solana is moving, Bitcoin is moving, but Shiba Inu is not moving. Some of these other altcoins and meme coins aren't moving. Well, let me tell you why. Follow me. Follow me, friend. I have something to show you. Because what you want is you want altcoins to move. But if you come over here to the blockchaincenter.net, okay, and you check where the altcoin season index is currently right now, okay, because keep in mind, it is Bitcoin season right now. So if you want to guarantee yourself some gains, Bitcoin is probably the safest place for you to have your money, okay? We all know that, okay? But who would we be if we only want a 2x? Who would we be if we only wanted a 3 or 4x? No. We are the Bone Army, and we want 5 to 10x's. We want 10 to 20x's. We want 20 to 25 to 50 to 100x's. We want to be in a position where Knine finances DAO, the Knine token, takes us to over a 1000x, and we can actually say that with confidence if you get in under $10 million. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Okay, this is not financial advice, but this is me just putting you on game. Why are you guys complaining? Not you guys in particular, but I see the comments in like, what happened? Why is this tanking? First of all, is it tanking? Okay, if something retraces 20%, that's tanking to you guys. Tanking is when it fully just bops. But you know, you can say tanking, okay, it went down, okay, because the lingo. Okay, if it goes down, well, guess what? That's a buy opportunity. But don't come to my channel and start leaving comments about why is Shiba Inu not pumping. Well, Shiba Inu, first of all, is an altcoin. Shiba Inu is a meme coin. So it has an advantage that not only is it going to pump during the large caps, because it is a large cap sitting at over $20 billion, okay, sitting at $25 billion fully diluted market cap, but it's also a meme token. So when the phase 2 to 3 starts to kick in, keep in mind, we're barely on phase 1. We haven't even gotten past the Bitcoin halving. If you want to maximize your gains right now, it's not on Ethereum tokens, honestly. Okay, there's always going to be coins that pump, but you should be on Solana. You should have some Pepe in your bag if you're trying to pump. Keep in mind, I already made video. If you go to Crypto Marx's channel and you go down the history hole, which I need to, because there's some videos I got to take off, honestly. But if you go to the Pepe ones, I predicted that Pepe would be the first token to reach a $100 billion market cap. That's right, a $100 billion market cap. Now, how was I able to see that? Well, I'm Crypto Nostradamus, aka Bone Army, aka anything you want to say. All right. So that being said, I already knew it was going to happen. It wasn't too difficult for me to analyze and bop that one. Now, what I'm going to say is 51%. We're at 51 in terms of the altcoin season, and look at Bitcoin, 51. So Bitcoin is actually increasing, okay, its dominance, because even though it is dipping down, a lot of these altcoins dip down even more. So what happens is it starts coming down. Of course, we don't want it to, once it reaches about the 40, expect a reversal, honestly. So Bitcoin should definitely continue. It should go up. These coins will continue to go up as well once Bitcoin stabilizes and starts going up. Because keep in mind, we need that healthy retracement. Okay, it can't just continue to go up. In fact, what is the greed index? I really don't even know what the greed index is. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, you have the halving 33 days. Where is the greed? Here it is at 87. You have the greed and the fear and greed index at 87%. Of course, expect this to dip, my people. Expect it to dip. How can it not dip when you're talking about everything is so bullish like this? Look at this. Everything is not just at greed, it's at extreme greed. Normally, and this is what they say, when everybody is buying, you should be selling. When everybody is selling, you should be buying. Okay. So now what I'm saying is we're in a market where the Ethereum ETFs just in $3,350,000,000 worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options expire today. Okay, this was a day ago. So that's part of the reason why that thing's going down. But see, this isn't even what I wanted to read. Where's the Ethereum news? Extremely bullish. Here it is. Van Eck predicts Ether ETFs may surpass Bitcoin ETFs in popularity. Okay. Imagine what's going to happen to all these tokens that are paired to Ethereum once the ETF takes off. Keep in mind there when it comes to, in fact, here, let me not even say it. Let me just show you. I like to show you guys because that way it's not about me saying it. Let's go down. Okay, so 51. Okay, that's where we're at. And it's Bitcoin season, all right? Look at the top perform. Well, Pepe started going insane recently, okay, the past 6 months. But other than that, look at some of the other tokens that have shot up. Actually, they were this one right here. Stacks and Ordi. What happened to Ordi? Ordi was absolutely smashing and for some reason stopped smashing. But you know what? Maybe I wonder if jumping into some of these plays that are so hot, the hottest plays would be profitable. Something just thinking out loud. Because I know Pepe, okay. So actually, let me go ahead and I just got a text. Someone's coming to my door right now. But anyways, that's just something to analyze. Imagine if we could, maybe we could do a portfolio on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Constantly just hitting the top 10 or just hitting all of the ones that are ahead of Bitcoin. That might be something to analyze because then you're basically hedging your bet with all the ones that are ahead of Bitcoin. So something to once again analyze. All right, let's go ahead and go to the Knine chart real quick. I do want you guys to see that because of course it is going down. It's at $14 million market cap. As I told you guys, expect it to go down, but don't just look at it going down. If you know it's going down, feel free to, you know, exit, enter at a lower position, take that risk. Keep in mind, understand if you do that, it could potentially slide up. Especially right now, this looks like it might have met a hard floor at the 1 hour over here. So we'll see if this actually breaks up or if it smashes down. Okay, it could potentially smash down because I'm gonna tell you, every time I try to slide in and out, not every time, but a lot of the times I try to slide in and out, I get burned. Okay, I get burned. So unless, and that's because I look at the shorter time frames. The only, if I want to make money, I normally look at the 4 hour or the dailies, and that is actually the most accurate. So that just giving that to you guys. So if you guys see me at the 1 hour, you see me at the 15 minute, it's because if I have a 4 hour chart, you guys aren't really seeing too much action. So the whole point of me having the action is so you guys can at least see the movement, whether it goes up, whether it goes down, and you have something to watch during the stream while I'm talking and giving analysis. Of course, I already told you this is most likely going to keep trending down. In fact, this might actually dip way the hell down over here. Okay, because that is essentially where this is trending. That is part of the reason why I'm doing this stream, because I saw some of you guys saying, what's going on with Knine? I'm like, nothing's going on. Whales are taking the profit. Team is probably taking some profit, not from the team wallet, but from their own personal. Okay, keep in mind, there's nothing against teams buying on the open market. Okay, so if they want to buy in the open market, sell at the top, all that good stuff, they are free to do so. At the same time, that gives you an opportunity to try to analyze some of these positions. I'm gonna go ahead and move this up right here though, just because it looks more accurate here. And then I'm gonna bring this over here, bring it down right here. Actually, should bring it down over here to the bottom, just because you never know when it could slide down. Actually, okay, keep bringing it down. All right, with that said, all right, cool. So that is the situation. So of course, I believe this is going to go to about $10 million. It's going to eventually go to about $8 million. It might even dip to below $5 or $4 million. Keep in mind, when will that happen? Well, that is going to happen if there isn't any centralized exchanges for Knine token. There is no utility. There is no buzz. Ha, actually, there is. He's the founder. So there's buzz, but I'm talking about in the market. The buzz is going to die down, of course, because people have a short attention span. People are going to get out of that, get into the new one. There's a bunch of money over here just holding, hoping that it reverses. But when it continues to go down, most likely if it dips below 13 million, expect massive sales to start kicking in. Okay. Once again, you don't have to wait for April 7th for this to go down. This could actually go down way below before that. In fact, that's why I have this right here. In fact, I'm going to double this up just so you guys could see. Let me go ahead and hit this, clone it, bring it over here to this part. It's looking like it's over here. Looking like it's over here. So it's going to be about here. So yeah, we'll see if this even breaks sideways. If this breaks sideways, this will most likely keep trending like this and then break down. It'll probably break below this level right here before it trades down and potentially hits down. It could cascade down. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but I look at charts enough to understand that that could potentially happen with that. Let me go ahead and look at some of the comments. And then you know what would be dope too? So there's this duck race situation. You guys know about the duck race? I mean, I'm catching up on some of this stuff, but the duck race is like holders of something. Basically, they have like a race. I think it's random, and whoever wins or participates wins something. So that might be something for us to participate in the live streams, do it live, show it. Just putting that out there because I know that's one of the things for the Telegram. So I do need to do a couple of things for that. I will be pushing the Telegram so that the community could definitely get heads up when there is tokens launching or moves that happen. Let's say there's a 20 to 30% downward shift on a token. I want people to be talking about it in the Telegram. I want other people to be able to capitalize on those situations where you have a 30% run down and let people buy that bottom. Okay, instead of just talking about the top, it's mooning, and then they buy the top. Okay, so we can do both. We can talk about projects that have potential to keep mooning so that they can get in at good prices, and then we can also alert them when there is a good project that dips down, and then we can alert them when there's tokens that will be launched or alpha, like for example staking. In fact, just because of this stream, now I'm thinking of doing the top 3 NFT projects with staking on Shibarium, because that's something that people can get in for a low price and then be able to flip. Okay, just something for you guys to keep in mind. All right, it says Dave D, I got burned every time trying to degen Solana tokens, but now I feel like I'm missing out. Yeah, look, not financial advice, but I could definitely give you some plays. All right, I could give you some plays. I could give you some plays. So first of all, the main play right now, we'd be buying the top. We would be buying the top essentially, and that is Book of Meme. Book of Meme is probably, and I say buying the top, but it's not really the top because it hasn't even stopped. In fact, full disclosure, I bought some of this at over $1 billion because of my chart analysis. Based on this, this is supposed to actually break up, and then it's actually supposed to break up again past this. So actually, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. since we are on the live. And once again, I cover tokens on my lives that I don't cover on my regular content because my channel specializes in bringing you Shibarium plays because that is, in my opinion, the most effective and guaranteed way for people to maximize their investments. And at the end of the day, I want you guys to maximize your investments. All right. It's important for me that you maximize your investment because if not, you're going to feel that you're missing out once things happen. And I myself have missed out. Like, for example, I actually got rid of my bad idea position and then it started moving up. Of course, because of my chart analysis, I already knew that it was going to trace back and most likely I'll have an opportunity to slide into that one at a different point. But the one thing I'm gonna tell you about this, because it has ran up so high, the possibility of this breaking below this is also high. But I did not want to miss this opportunity at this mooner, especially if it is getting pushed by the crypto exchanges as hard as it is getting pushed right now. Keep in mind, crypto.com is one of the first movers when it comes to these meme coins. So that's just something for you guys to be aware of. So right now, this market cap is sitting at $1.6 billion market cap, and it's only about 3 days old. How is that even possible? I don't know. Keep in mind the liquidity is sitting at $86 million. This is going insane. So that's, first of all, one that I would put on your radar because, like Pepe, this might be the Pepe of Solana. I repeat, this might be the Pepe of Solana. Okay, book of meme on its way to absolutely body most coins on Solana right now, just within a couple of days. If this breaks down right here, it is another buy opportunity because I absolutely see this breaking over here. Might break down, might break up, who knows, might break up, might down. But I do expect this trend line to continue. This support line basically is what it is. And even if we look at the EMAs are probably stupid. Look at this. Supposedly might dip down right now, might dip down, but it's not even touching right now. In fact, if it breaks down, it might dip. It's looking like it is actually forming a flag right here. It's actually forming a flag right here. That's how bullish this project actually is. For you guys that aren't aware of it, it is called Book of Meme. I did notice it at $500 million. I thought it was going to retrace. It did retrace a little bit, but I didn't know it was going to continue to blow up. Because it has continued to blow up, though, I'm putting this on your radar. I do see this one being the Pepe of Solana, okay, and definitely maybe passing even Dog with Hat and some of the other plays, because I think Dog with Hat and Bonk are probably the kings of Solana right now. But look at this, crazy volume, and how much is actually, look at this, almost $1 billion worth of volume coming in over the past 24 hours with almost $100,000. I mean, 191,000 buys, 70,000 sells, over 161,000 transactions. This is crazy right here, and it doesn't seem to want to stop. So putting that out there for you guys, that's number one. Okay, that's probably the safest one. If you feel like you're missing out, this one is probably the safest one. Okay, then the next one, which I consider risky though, but if you want to get into a play, risky play, under $100,000, it would be this one. Okay, this one is one of those insider plays. Okay, straight up, the insiders are going to start talking about this one pretty soon, and you guys can see the run up. Of course, there is always a build down, boom, explosive, build down, boom, explosive, build down, probably explosive, under 100,000, 20,000 market cap. Okay, only 999 million tokens in circulation, and it is on a 30% discount right now. 30% discount right now. Okay, and that's what we're talking about. Get into these plays when it is this. This one is what is risky, but it is a potential banger. It's called Awkward Look Monkey Club. Okay. Um, high risk. But if you are feeling like you're missing out, I don't want you to miss out. I'm gonna give you another play for you to potentially get into. Of course, not financial advice, and this is once again high risk. This is high risk. I like to mess with the high risk plays because they are very lucrative. Now I'm gonna give you another one which is extremely high risk, even higher risk than this one at a lower market cap, but it should also start to moon. It's at like a 23. Oh shit, it started moving up. It was at a 23,000 market cap. It's looking like it is at a $26,000 market cap. And this one is called Baby Elon, Solana, Baby Elon. Okay, so you have Awkward Look Monkey and you have Baby Elon right here. Okay, these are plays that I'm giving you guys. Of course, not financial advice. These are high risk. Okay, in fact, I don't even think this was high risk. Let me just say this. This one right here is not high risk. At the market cap that this one is at now, with the support that it's having, and look, I'm telling you, it's great, literally about to break out to maybe this book of meme. I'm calling it right now. Book of Meme is probably going to be the Solana, the Pepe of Solana. In fact, I might have to, I might have to do a video on Book of Meme, straight up. Okay, full disclosure, I did get in after $1 billion on Book of Meme, but like you, Dave, I felt like I was missing out. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do my research. Let me go ahead and do my research and hit some of these plays. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the comments. And once again, just to remind you guys, this is Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army, coming at you. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that sub. Go ahead and hit that like, bell it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent, and you will always leave with value. Okay. In fact, if you got value from this, go ahead and hit that, fill it up, because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent, but I don't want you to feel like you're missing out. So this one right here, I told you I'm in. It's called Book of Meme. This is probably the safest play you can get in if you want to guarantee yourself a double up. That's the way I'm looking at this one. I believe this one is the one you want to look at if you want to double up, because pumping so much that even with Bitcoin bringing down the entire market, keep in mind, this is what we are talking about. Let's go ahead and go to today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. The global crypto market cap is at $2.48 trillion, down 5.86% over the last 24 hours. But look at this trending right here. Trending so much, I'm spitting all over the place. Is Book of Meme up over 113%. Keep in mind, this has been a couple of days that it has been doing 100%, 100%, 100%. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and get in on some of these 100%, because you know that there is a lot of money coming into Solana. Let's go ahead and look at Solana. What's Solana looking like? Solana was about to pass BNB. Okay, about to pass BNB. BNB started shooting up though. So actually, but it's still less than 6 billion, only $6 billion. But look at the volume on Solana, more than 3 times that of BNB. $12 billion moving on Solana. Look at Solana, boom. Even with the retrace that's occurring with Bitcoin, Solana is still up 0.63. Solana is still up 0.11%. But look, it's absolutely smacking everybody in terms of 7-day percentage difference. Why? Because Solana has a lot of big money backing it. Solana has a lot of VCs, venture capitalists. Solana has a lot of insiders. Okay, keep in mind, even Bonk, which is one of the main tokens on Solana, that was an airdrop from who knows who. People were speculating that it was from the SBF team. All right, so just something for you guys to keep in mind. So, and of course, this token Solana is actually an inflationary token. Okay, so over time, I expect the Solana ecosystem to actually have a price crash, even though I do see Solana going to over $1 $1,000. Maybe even this bull run, $1,000. Yes. Okay, keep in mind it's only at $185,000, and you have, let me see, can it do that? 82, it'd be almost at $1 trillion if that was, no, it wouldn't. Five times that, 5 times 88, it'd be at about a right under $500 billion. That'd be crazy because then it'd be almost at where Ethereum is. And they have been calling this one, Solana, the Ethereum killer for a while. The one thing I'm going to tell you is there's no way Solana is ever killing Ethereum because Ethereum is way more advanced than Solana. Solana can't even keep its blockchain up. But whether it is able to keep it up, whether it is full of venture capitalists, whether it is full of inflationary tokenomics that benefit the validators, what we will do is we will take some of these gains. Absolutely, we will take some of these gains. We're not about, you know what I mean, fudding it. I mean, it's at 1.64. Just since when I started this stream, it was at 1.5. It's up about 100 something million just in the time that I was speaking. And of course, look at this. The buy pressure is pushing that up. Look at that wick on the bottom. This right here, wick to the bottom, wasn't able to maintain. Actually, came over here, opened up, boom, bought, sold, nope, closed up, boom, more buy pressure. This one is getting pushed by, look at this, $1.65 billion, which means $10 million just came into this project. This one is going up by the hour. It ticks up like 1 or 2 over here. It just keeps going up. It has not stopped. Of course, that's just me putting you on plays. If you're saying that you feel like you're missing, I just gave you 3 banger plays. Book of Meme, and it's not too late. Just get in now. Not financial advice, but I would get in now to secure some of your gains. Because look, it's right now at 1.66 billion. Every time it goes up, that's a potential profit lost. And this is why I'm giving you this play right now. This is essentially, Book of Meme will be, based on what I'm seeing and the volume, it will be the king of Solana, and it is a Pepe coin. So that's something for you guys to understand. Pepe is going to be the king of memes, and Shiba Inu will be the king of dog coins and technology. Okay, these coins will eventually, hopefully, migrate over to Shibarium because the price is even lower than it is on Solana. That's why Solana is also pumping. Right now, I'm able to get in, doing a transaction for 50 cents. Hell yeah, I'm going to do that. In fact, Ethereum, I'm not even trying to deal with Ethereum. That's why I was talking about Shibarium projects with you guys. So this is just one for you guys, and it just went up 1.67 now. So keep in mind, this is continually mooning. It is on pace to continue to go up based on my chart analysis. That's why I was able to get in. Not financial advice, but Book of Meme definitely looks like it is going to be the king of Solana right now at $1.67 billion, and of course is being pushed by a lot of the centralized exchanges, including crypto.com. Okay. And you guys know that Solana is most likely going to continue to pump at least to $300, which means it's going to at least, what is it at? I think 100. What did we say was that before I actually, does it say up here? Solana is at $185. So it's probably going to double. That'd be about 360. I was buying Solana at $300, 320 when it was pumping, because at one point the Solana NFTs were banger. Even Michael Jordan had done a thing with them, and I'm like, ooh, this thing definitely looks like it will be moving. But of course, you guys know what happened with SBF and all the BS where they were selling Bitcoin in order to maintain the prices down. So yeah, this guy has to definitely hopefully go to jail. He is an insider, but regardless, we are definitely over here at the live looking at Book of Meme for the Solana plays, so you guys don't feel like you're missing out. Let me go ahead and check out the chart, and then I'm going to show you the other 2 plays. I'm going to show you the other 2 plays so you don't feel like you're missing out. We are now from 166 to 167 and probably 168 pretty soon. All right, $1.6 billion. All right, going up. If you're missing out on these plays, it's because you're not paying attention. All right, I'm literally putting you on these Solana plays right now. Of course, not financial advice. Anything I tell you is up to you. If you put money in and make money, congratulations. You did that. You took the initiative, and congratulate yourself, because that is a move you made, and those gains are yours. If you, by the same token, put money in after, I'm telling you, it's not financial advice. Be careful, do your own diligence, do your own research, and you lose money, by the same token, that was on you. You made that play, you made the decision. Okay, all I'm doing is I'm highlighting some of these plays for you guys. So let me go ahead and just look at the comments, and then I will go to some of the other plays that should start popping off pretty soon. And there's low market caps. The thing about this is, for you to double on Book of Meme, which I believe you can. I'm telling you, this is an easy double up, in my opinion. Easy double up. Will be the king of Solana at about 3.2, 3.4 billion dollars. And that is a double up right there. Okay. Nothing is stopping this one from what I can see. All right. With that said, it says, Dave G, thank you for not bashing me. LOL. I was pumped, apparently. Haha. I went back and tried to delete and seen it was done for me. You said you don't. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I got burned every time. You said you don't leave them BS comments. Haha. Felt bad about my rants while drinking the other night. Haha. Glad you deleted them, or it looked like you did. Oh, you know what? That was Dave, huh? So that was you then, Dave, huh? No, just kidding. I don't know. Did I make you a on my I don't know if you have deleted, if you have if you have privileges, admin privileges on the YouTube, although I could, because I normally actually do not delete comments. I actually like people to come in and FUD so I can one pump them, take them out. All right, with that, let's go ahead and check out. So I'm excited about the Telegram. Me too, bro. Dave G, thank you for not bashing me. All right, so it says, damn, meant Dave D. My bad. Um, glad you're here, bro. Let's get rich together. Crypto hoarder. Thanks, Dave. Damn right, Dave D. I would like to track the early buyers of Bome, see what they are buying next. Well, it looks like definitely they are insiders, and I do think that is a good opportunity to try to look at some of the big whales, and see what they're doing, or what they were moving, or where they're moving to. So it says, Dave, it wasn't me. Yeah, I don't think so. I did notice actually that it said comment deleted. That's what's crazy. I did notice that, but I don't think I did it, unless I did it by accident. So what are the chances that it was that one comment? Because I normally don't delete comments at all, unless you're being rude or something like that. But I don't remember deleting it. I do remember seeing it deleted, but I don't remember actually actively deleting it. In fact, it seemed weird. That's why I noticed it. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and check out the price of Knine. Let's check out the price of Shib. We'll go back to Book of Meme, and then we will actually go to check out the other two plays. In case you feel like you're missing out on Solana plays, I have two absolute bangers. Full disclosure, I am in them. Full disclosure, they are high risk, and full disclosure, you might make a bunch of X's on it. Okay, this is an insider play that I have privileged insider information on. All right, so I'm gonna put that out there. So we'll see if they play out. Of course, not financial advice. Anything you do will be your responsibility. If you make money, that is on you. If you lose money, that is on you. This is not financial advice. I'm not even telling you to buy any of these plays. I'm just putting these plays out there for you to analyze. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and check out Knine. Let's see where it's at. Okay. Currently sitting at 13.76 million. Okay, so of course, still trending down. We do expect it to trend down. It could cascade down before it finds a step right here and actually trades sideways again. As you guys can see, it's been normally it has steps up, but some cryptos have steps down. Boom, down to the next one. This one wasn't able to break it, broke it, wasn't able to hold it, broke down. Thought there was going to be a reversal. I thought it was going to come over here, but during that time, there was no centralized exchanges that were listed or mentioned. So, of course, when you have a new project like this one, part of the reason why Pause Zone took off was because Pause Zone actually had centralized exchanges. It had a lot of excitement. So, this one, liquid staking derivatives platforms aren't sexy. So let me put that out there. Not sexy. It's like Bone. Bone, not sexy. Shiba Inu, sexy. Paw, sexy. So just understand what's going on. The original Shiboshis, sexy. The new Shiboshis, I mean, they're 404s, you know what I mean? So that's kind of sexy, but nah, if imagine they do a version 2 of the Shibo, the original male Shiboshis as 404s, boom, I'd probably buy some more. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. All right, cool. With that said, so this, of course, slated to continue a downward trend. In fact, right now it looks like it's about to lose. In fact, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Let's go ahead and zoom. In fact, before I zoom in, if you just joined, let me zoom out so you can see that the potential bottom is still coming somewhere down here, between April 7th and April 14th, around that week, 16th. Okay, and then expect a nice little turnaround. So this is where I'm telling you guys is your maximum buy opportunity. Maximum buy opportunity sitting down here at these ranges, unless you have an exchange. But I'm gonna be honest, an exchange listing right now would probably not be what's warranted and would probably be a negative development. It'd be positive because we'd have some price action, some volume. But no, actually, what I want to see is just a natural regression to the mean of whatever the floor is, which is going to be around here. And then us, the Bone Army, to slide in fat bags. Get ready, bop that thing. And then you can go ahead, goes up. As time goes on, the volume will start to pick up. The value of your tokens will start to pick up. Keep in mind, you bought down here, so you will have a nice fat bag. Then you will stake your canine to earn bone. And guess what? By staking your canine, you are now eliminating canine from the circulating supply, therefore taking it out of circulation, giving it a lower supply, and any additional buys that come in will actually compensate and make that much more of a difference when it goes exponential. Okay, so supply goes down, price goes up. Okay, that's basically what we have going on here. So yes, we do want the price to go up, but since now we understand that this is basically a downward trend, this downward, we will definitely try to capitalize on it and try to see if this continues to go down like crypto markets is predicting. Keep in mind, this could switch quick. As soon as you see something spike up, it's probably a centralized exchange. Do not buy that candle because chances are it'll go up and then it's going to continue to go down. A lot of times when there is an event that occurs with a centralized exchange, there is a liquidity event or some kind of bring your tokens in for a certain APY, and then after people just move them out or sell. So just keep that in mind. That is why around here, around week 6, 7, 8, you see that there is an increase in the sales tax. So I am expecting a liquidity event. Get your bags up around here. So when they announce the liquidity event, you can definitely slide in and maximize whatever that is. Or whenever version 3 is finally out in quarter 3 or version 2, I'm sorry, of the LSD platform, you can be prepared to just bop it and maximize your returns. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and see where Shiba Inu is. And yeah, like I told you guys, Shiba Inu, of course, on a reversal. Okay, I told you from the beginning, and in fact, it's actually going higher than I told you guys. It would probably come over here. It might actually come down here, bop these levels, but no. Of course not. It's going to come out. It's going to get pulled to this yellow line like a magnet. It's just going to back up here. Okay. That's why I told you, if you guys get in now, you're talking about between a 20 to 35% uh gain right here, basically, is what you're looking at. So that's minimum if you're trying to trade that. I right now am trying to accumulate as much as possible, but it is good that it is actually going in the direction that I told you it was going to keep going. Bob, expect this to maybe go down a little bit before it shoots up, but it should continue to go up. Let's see where Bitcoin is, if it's at 65,000 or at 66,000, or did it break to 67,000? Let's see where it's at, because I was expecting it to keep breaking up. And yeah, actually, it did hit the 66,500 mark. It looks like 66,486. Yep. So now it's going to dip down and probably go up. We're about to witness this in real time, most likely. Bitcoin about to break 66,500. If it does that, expect it to run up a little bit more. Might even shoot up to 67,000, because people will start to get a little bit of FOMO now on the other way, because now they have FUD, a little FUD. Okay. So they're over here like, what's going on? Is it going to keep going? I'm not sure if it's going to keep going. Is it? They have that doubt in their head. But once they start to see the reversals, then it's going to be crazy. You see this right here, 25%, BNB 19%. You see Bitcoin ready to go up, and it's incredibly healthy for this to actually go down and then go up. It can't just keep going up forever. And here I am talking to myself, not showing you the price, not showing you the the 7 days. But regardless, this is what I was saying. It's at 66.3, and we do want it to basically keep a nice level. And you can kind of see right here, boop, it's actually above it. It broke, just by looking at this chart, I can tell that it broke a trend line, and it's actually on its way up right now from the trend line. Here it is. Look, bop, bop, and it's actually about to flip that back up. I should have the Bitcoin chart up. All right, with that, let me go ahead and check out. Look at this. Look at this. It's about to start shooting up. We're about to witness this in real time. Let me go ahead and check the questions while I leave that up for you guys, because I know it's going to. In fact, now forget Bitcoin, bro. Let's go over here to Shiba Inu, okay? The Shib army, okay? Because we know this is about to start going up. So let's see this go up. You feel me? In fact, let's go ahead and go to the 5-minute. Maybe we'll go to the 5-minute so we can see the actual action occurring in real time over here. Give you guys a little bit more action. If you guys want me to leave this up, I could also leave it up. Okay, there's no problem with me leaving this up for a little bit, because I know last time you guys were chopping it up in the comments as you guys were looking at this go up. And keep in mind, I'm telling you, this is going to most likely pull up to the yellow line like a magnet. This is, I told you down here, it was a great entry, guaranteeing yourself at least a 20 to 40% return. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and check this out. Let's go ahead and check the comments. Okay, if you have any comments, or you know of any Shiba Inu projects that you want me to check out, go ahead and mention them. Like I told you, we will be doing more lives. We will be actually doing telegrams. We will be doing giveaways. And on top of that, you let me know. Do you want token giveaways, NFT giveaways, or both? Do random? Should I buy a wheel? Like, there's so much we can do. I want this to be exciting. I want you guys to participate. I want you guys to also, above all that, why are we here? We're here to make money. We're here to get into these plays as early as possible so that we can actually maximize the information that we have, the alpha that we have. With that said, the Telegram, and I will be pushing this as much as possible, the Telegram will be a place where alpha gets distributed. Okay, not just talking, but things to get pinned, projects to be released. Okay, major developments in the ecosystem should be mentioned in there so that the entire Telegram knows about it, and that we are amongst the first movers in all of that. I'm talking about bone. Respect to the Shib army. I am a part of the Shib army, but I'm talking about the Bone army being in those telegrams, showing the force of what it is to be an army, showing what it is to demonstrate when you have information that is alpha. Okay, then you are able to maximize your earnings. And in fact, let me go ahead and before that, because we were talking about Solana, I'm gonna go ahead and check Book of Meme. I'm gonna check the 2 plays that I'm giving you guys. Of course, not financial advice, but you guys said you're missing out. Come on, I can't let you guys miss out. You feel like you're missing out? I got you. I got you. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this Book of Meme situation, and then we will definitely go ahead and check out some of these Solana plays that I want you guys to get into. Keep in mind, there is a little retrace right now on Book of Meme. Like I told you, I had told you already, it could go up, but it could close red. If it closes red, it could go down as much as $1.35 billion. But what's going to happen on the next one? Chances are it's going to go up. Why? Because this token, based on what I'm seeing, Book of Meme will be, and this is a bold prediction. I understand that, but I like making bold predictions because my bold predictions normally come true. And this is what I'm going to say. Book of Meme is going to be the king of Solana. I might have to do a video on it straight up. Okay, so Book of Meme right now at $1.58 billion could go down to $1.5 billion, might even go down to $1.35 billion, and then absolutely just take off because the amount of volume that's been going through this is crazy. In fact, the fact it hasn't fully tanked is beyond me. But like I told you, I myself understand 100%, 80%, 70%, 100%. Yeah, I'm not about to miss out on all of those gains. All right. So basically, I do see this as an easy double up. Of course, not financial advice, but I do see this as an easy double up. All right, let's go ahead and check out the next play, the next risky play. I don't want you guys to miss out. This one sits at an $86,000 market cap. It's called Awkward Look Monkey Club. Okay. And expect this one to get pushed pretty soon by some pretty influential people that are on Solana. So keep that in mind. I am invested in this project. $86,000, 900. $86,900 is the market cap. You have liquidity at 20,000 healthy, only 506 holders. Okay. So this one is absolutely a banger. And you see the 24-hour is actually down. Okay. The percentage wise is actually down 36%. These are the plays I want to give you guys. These plays that nobody's going to look at because they're like, ugh, look at this. It's down here. Let me go ahead and chase that green candle. I don't know why you guys love to chase green candles so much. I look at you guys sometimes, and of course, I'm not talking about you guys in particular, but some of you guys in the crypto space remind me of dogs chasing cars and trying to bite the wheels. Because when they bite the wheel, it's normally not a good result. And you guys are constantly chasing those green candles, and it's normally not a good result. So just putting that out there, you guys should try to capitalize on some of these points that are low, like at $86,000 market cap. All right. So just putting that one out there for you guys, not financial advice, but maybe I'll keep some of these plays in the background for you guys to just look at them and see if they're going up. It is at $86,000 right now. We'll see what it would be at later on. Did you miss or did you gain? This one right here is another one, extremely risky, but it's only at a $26,000 mark, not a 26 million, not 2.6 million, not 260,000, 26,000. $26,000 market cap. Baby Elon on Solana. Okay, just one of those plays I want you guys to keep in mind. Has a lot in the background. Down 31%. Down 31%. Okay, so these are the plays that you might want to get in, because if they just go to their all-time high, you're talking about a instant 2x. something for you guys to keep in mind. You guys want to make money, you feel like you're missing out. Well, I just put you on two banger plays that are practically guaranteed double ups. Of course, not financial advice, but don't tell me you're missing out. And then I'm giving you these bangers and then you're not capitalizing on them. Let's go back to Book of Meme at $1.54 billion. Let's see if it actually goes down to one. If it goes down to 1.35 million, 1.35 billion, I might enter another position in it. Okay, so just full disclosure for you guys. Why is my nose itching? All right, let's go ahead and get to the questions. All right, so basically, this is why I'm here for you guys. All right, here. In fact, let's go to Shiba Inu because I do like Book of Meme. It's at $1.54 billion currently on a retrace. But let's go to Shiba Inu because that's the main reason we're here. And Shiba Inu is on a tear, clearly, once again, clearly on a reversal. Don't play with Shiba Inu. Who are you playing with? Don't play with Shiba Inu. Busters over here talking mess about Shiba Inu. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Talking about it'll never reach 1 penny. You guys don't know alpha. Y'all don't know alpha. This right here is the current reversal as I see it. Bam. Looking very pretty. Looking very pretty. So that means that if this is doing this, Bitcoin is probably stabilizing. Bitcoin is probably stabilizing. It's probably at 66.3 still. Let's see. 66.4. I told you it's going up. This is official. This was the reversal right here at $65,120. The dip was actually at $65,030. It says 41,000 there, but on here it says 65.3. So I don't know which one to believe. They shouldn't have two separate prices. As you guys see, one of them says $65,041, and then this one says 65,000 on the right, $65,020. So the fact it's giving me two separate prices is weird. But like I told you, it is right now. Look, it's going sideways, and it's actually about to do this. Can we see? Can we see the? What's the? I almost want to see the live chart, man. The live chart so we can see it pumping up. All right. Well, here let's go ahead and what do we have over here? Skulls and bad idea, huh? All right. Let's actually go to skulls. Let's go to skulls and then here. Let me see. And then what we're going to do is we will just go to the wrap BTC chart so I can start charting Bitcoin for you guys. You guys can start seeing where Bitcoin actually could potentially go. And then we'll see if it's actually on the reversal. And then we will definitely see what's going on. Damn, I don't appreciate skulls being so low right now on that. All right, here, let's go to B. What? Oh, this thing started my chart. Oh, okay. So also, let me just tell you guys one thing. Here, let me come over here because you guys know it's about Shiba Inu. Look, skulls is trending number 1, but this BC is trending. Why is BC trending? It's at $802 market cap. I repeat, this is at a $802 market cap, not even a $1,000 market. So once again, full disclosure, I did get into this project. It is an extremely early project, high risk project. But if you are a member of the Bone Army and you have some bone, this is not financial advice, but this is something I would strongly advise you to look at. Because keep in mind, you could be a 1% whale with just $9. Okay, yeah, because it's that low. Okay, not financial advice. It's up 30% today. But I do want to show you some of these plays that are this low. That's part of the reason why I want you guys to subscribe to my channel, like it up, bell it up, share it so other people can come up. All right. We're trying to build an army over here. And we're not just like the Shib Army. Love the Shib Army. I am a member of the Shib Army, but Shib Army is very exclusive. They hate exclusivity, but they're very exclusive and they hate everything that's not Shib sometimes. They're like, oh, why Shiba cows? Why bone? Why leash? Why Shiboshi? But the Bone Army understands that this is not a one token ecosystem. This is a highly strategic plan to conquer crypto as a whole, including evolving from a meme coin to a Shiba state, the first digital state recognized with Shiba citizens. Okay, this is big. This isn't just a run of the mill pump and dump. Anyways, Bone Collector sitting at $802.25, and it's actually trendy number 3. So that's just something I want to put you guys on game about that one. That's actually kind of weird. So um, definitely do your own research. But if you can afford $9 to be a 1% whale, I think it might be a good investment. Of course, not financial advice. So now that we did come across that one, what I was going to do is I was going to look at the wrap BTC. Oh, hold up, why near? No, we need wrap BTC. Um, wrap BTC ETH, bro. What the hell is this? Yes, sir. Okay, cool. All right, here it is. So wrapped BTC. All right. So looking like it is at $66,227. Okay. Of course, we will be here. Let me go ahead and go to the yeah, this is about to take off, bro. Straight up. Oh yeah. This was just the 5 minute. Should be the let me look at the 15 minute. Hold up. All right, yeah, it's looking pretty nice. In fact, it's looking like it didn't even go to the bottom. Yeah, so it's the potential reversal is actually looking like it is in for Bitcoin as I speak. All right, let me go ahead and check out some of the comments, and then I will put you on some more of those plays. But I did want you to look at that right there. So I'm glad they were deleted. I don't know who deleted them, bro. I and anyways, all good crypto markets. I swear, if I did, it was one of those things where I double clicked because I never delete. In fact, I noticed that because it said crypto marks is deleted, and I'm like, wait, what the hell? So that I swear to you, that was an accident. But either way, a Telegram channel will be awesome. It'll be the most awesome because we'll be able to get into these plays early. All right. Hey, buddy, why crypto? Will you go for Gary Network? I will. To be honest, I can check it out. Why not? But really, what we're doing right here is we're looking at the Shiba Inu ecosystem. We're looking at Knine token, which is the liquid staking derivatives platform. We are looking at Shiba Inu, which is currently on a reversal. Okay, currently on a reversal. If you look at this, Bop currently on a reversal right now. So we're looking at that. But you know what? Let's see what Gary is looking like. Why not? Why not? We got time. What's it called? Gary USD. Let's see what Gary is looking like. I've seen Gary trending a couple times. I've seen Gary trending a couple times. Let's see Gary USD, USDT. Well, we'll do USDC because I don't see the other one. All right, we'll just do that one. So Gary, let me see what Gary's up to. I have no idea what Gary is. Of course, not financial advice. I'm just looking at something. It is a Solana play, $14 million market cap, trading sideways for a while. Actually, hold up. Let's look at this. Let's actually look at the 4 hour on this one. Okay. All right, so this actually isn't a new play. This has been going on. It's looking like it's way too much sideways movement. Why has it not moved up? Whoa, and this is what the chart looked like. It went on July, it looks like it absolutely just oh shit, I haven't even been. So it looks like on July 4th, 2022, it absolutely just took a crap. Look at this. Bob just absolutely obliterated all holders. So yeah, this definitely does not look like a play I would want to be in. In fact, if I was in it, it would be to um to try to capture some here. Let's look at this. To try to capture some of the bounce back from the initial, because this thing got destroyed. Yeah, this definitely doesn't look like a play. And let's just go back over here so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at this. It was actually higher. It was way higher. It was close to $1 up here. And that's just basic. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. It looks like it launched and then they destroyed it. It looks like the team just absolutely nuked it to hell. So, yeah, that's what I think of Gary. I say Gary's a good gamble play. Might go up because it is on Solana. But why would you even be in Gary at 3 cents when you can be in baby Elon at 406, which is one of the bangers I put you guys on? High risk, high reward. Why would you be there when you got this one right here at $89,000, a potential banger if you're looking at Solana? Or why wouldn't you just wait for Book of Meme to downtrend all the way to about 1.4 or $1.35 million, and then because the next one should actually bop up here. Keep in mind the wick is still up here. It's not like tanking. It's not tanking. Look at the previous look at the previous candles, guys. So my point is, why would you even, and this right here though, you do have a flip on the cross for the EMA moving average. Okay, so you do have a cross that just got touched. So we'll see what occurs with that, if it immediately flips or if it goes down. Like I said, if it does, it'll be at 3.5. But even this play, I believe you'll get more return from this play once it fully tanks on this to 1.3, because I see this as a double up. I definitely do not see Gary. Let's look at Gary one more time. Look at Gary. Let's look at Gary from the daily, from the 12-hour, so you can really see how much this thing got absolutely destroyed. And it doesn't even look like, look at this. It was pumping. It has potential to pump, but it's, yeah, Shibarium. That's what I have to say about that. Oh, it's over here. Let me show you this. 12-hour. Yeah, no. So in case you're new to my channel, in case you are new to my channel, go ahead and get yourself out of Gary. Get yourself into some of these Shibarium plays. Look at Skulls. Look at Skulls at 200 at $199,000 market cap. Okay, this is an SRC 404 token, which means it's a token and an NFT project at the same time. Why wouldn't you want to be in these plays? And look at this right here. Not even telling you to buy. I'm not telling you to buy. Not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I do if I was you. Look at this right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this looking like? What's this looking like? You tell me. You tell me what this is looking like. Okay, because I'm trying to get you guys some gains over here. You feel me? I'm trying to get you guys some gains. Look at this right here. What's this looking like? Yep. It's looking like it might be, because this is actually a bearish flag, but this actually could be a break up based on this. If it does break down to about the 47, expect it to bounce back to past the 50. Although I see this going from 49 to $50. Okay, it looks like the buy pressure is down, and I know people are trying to collect these. I myself being one of those people that is trying to collect it. So if you have these opportunities to get in at $199,000 for some of these future blue chips on Shibarium, why would you be on Gary? I mean, I'm just asking for a friend. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and check out some of these questions and see if I can give you guys some. Silver Platter talking about Bone. You know what? Let's go ahead and check Bone. Let's get away from Gary. All right, Scary Gary. All right, get away from Scary Gary. And actually, let's check out Bone, because Bone was also going downward and looked like it was going to 80 something cents. I was telling one of my friends that's in, I told you, he was like, no, it's not going to go below 92 cents. And I had to tell him that you know what? It probably is going to go because of the fact that Bitcoin is king. And if Bitcoin is going sideways, a lot of these plays that, to be honest, are not sexy. These plays, Bone is not sexy. It's not. All right. We know Shiba Inu is sexy. Bitcoin a little sexy. You know what I mean? So we have Paul definitely sexy. So when they start to move, they move quick. But some of these plays, if they are, and like you can see just from here, just very basic, not even trying to do an analysis, but just from this, you can see that um, it looks like a downward momentum. Even if it breaks up, it's probably going to hit 92 cents max and get smacked back down into the 80-cent range again. But that gives you another opportunity to buy. Keep in mind, why isn't Bone moving if Solana is moving? It's not time for Bone to move. It's not time for Shib to move. It's time for Bitcoin to move. And because we never know the narratives, it's actually time for Solana meme coins to move. And that's why we have this thing right here, at 1.52. And actually, I want you guys to look at this though, because it looks like it was breaking down. Looked like it was breaking down, but now it's probably going to start moving back up. It's probably going to flip this this red into a green just because of the amount of buys that have been coming in. We're talking about almost $1 billion worth of volume over the past 24 hours. We're talking about 95, almost $100 million the past 6 hours. We're talking about $12 million the past hour. Okay, so it's definitely losing momentum when it comes to those. It almost wants to stay at the 24. What's going on here? Look at this. It's tripping out. But you do see that there is more buys coming in than sells over the past 5 minutes. It's up 1.33%, and it will continue to go up. In fact, let's go ahead and check this out. We will see a little reversal as this continues to go. It was at 1.52, I think, was the lowest. It was at 1.53. It just went to 1.54. I do expect it to go to 1.55 pretty soon, because that is essentially what this project has been doing. It's been going from 50%, 100%. At one point, it went up 500%. How? I have no idea how it was able to get so much volume, how it was even able to get listed on crypto.com so fast. That's incredible to me. So just something for you guys to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and check out the chat and see what is going on. Will you go for Gary Network? I will not go for Gary Network. I did cover it though. I say get the hell out of Gary. Get you into some of these Shibarian plays that actually have a future, because that looks like a high risk, no reward situation there based on that tanking of the project, especially when you can get into a lot of early Shibarian projects that eventually Knine token, Knine, the liquid staking derivatives platform for the Shiba Inu project and the layer 2 blockchain Shibarium is going to move Ethereum from the layer 1 Ethereum into the layer 2 Shibarium. What am I talking about moving? I'm talking about a lot of the volume and money that's in Ethereum is going to move over to the Shibarium blockchain, creating basically overnight thousandaires and potentially millionaires with some of these projects that are low market caps but will continue to go up. All right, cool. Let's see. FTX crash, buddy. They didn't know about FTX. They sell all the Gary network, so that's why the Gary is down. Oh, yeah. FTX. Good old FTX. Absolutely ruining projects. Don't forget, it was because of FTX that the Terra Luna situation occurred as well. All right. So there's a lot of stuff happening. And in fact, the FTX almost brought down Binance, but CZ was too swift with it, paid the fines. And now you see that because actually they were trying to offload FTX to Binance. but CC was way too calculating and advanced and said, you know what, nah, you keep that. Why are you trying to get rid of it? Makes no sense. If you have a golden goose, if you have a goose that's laying golden eggs, why would you sell it? And sure enough, you saw what happened. A bunch of insider trading, a bunch of lobbying occurred. And on top of that, you have the insiders basically working with, in my opinion, the SE to the C in order to bring down crypto prices. That seems like an operation, a scandal that has to be exposed, has yet to be exposed, but eventually will come to the light of day. As you guys know, most of these projects do eventually have leaks that come out, documents exposed in court, etc. So this will definitely come to the light of day, and I absolutely expect a lot of these projects like FTX to be exposed as insiders. All right, cool. Well, right now we're waiting for um, Book of Meme to go to 1.35, hopefully, so we can enter that. If not, we will continue to see it go up. But let's see, they sell all the Gary networks, so that's why the Gary is down. They absolutely bodied it. But does it have the technology that Shiba Inu has? I don't think it does. With that said, let's go ahead and check out some more of the Shiba price action, which is why we're here. Let's see what's going on over here. It's now over $26.06 billion total market cap, my people. So go ahead and get in some of your questions. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that sub. Go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and bell it up because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. And that way you guys can be aware when I drop content or when I go live, because as you guys know, I cover a lot more when I go live as opposed to when I simply go on these plays that are just one single play normally when I do content. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys think of the last questions. That way I can see, or if you want me to check out another project, let me know. That way I can go ahead and do that before I sign off. I might do a live tomorrow as well. Let me know if you guys are interested in a live tomorrow. We can double check what some of these prices are. Let's go ahead and see what Knine token is doing, because that is one of the plays that we definitely are here to check out. Once again, don't feel like you're missing out because it's down. Expect it to be down. It's okay. Get your positions in. It is at a $13.95 million market cap. So it does seem to want to continue to go down, trade between these levels. It could even break up, but I do still see it trending down. Why? Because it doesn't have too much utility right now. Okay. So until it has utility, until you can stake your Knine for bone, until you can stake bone and make it a pair with Knine bone, expect a lot of this to just go sideways as a lot of the volume is going to exit and try to degen into a lot of these other projects that are essentially moving on Solana, on Ethereum, okay, like Pepe and like other tokens. All right. With that said, we're on 3 hours. Did a 3-hour stream for you guys. If you got any value from this, go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and hit that sub. Bell it up because some of my stuff is time sensitive and urgent. And of course, you guys know I will be setting up that Telegram. The main point of that Telegram will be for alpha info. Okay, so first come info to be distributed to people. So you guys could be the first ones to know about launches. So you guys could be the first ones to know about NFT projects, especially if the NFT has staking. One of the next videos, maybe the next video I do tomorrow, is going to be talking about the NFT projects on Shibarium that have staking. And the top three projects right now, in my honest opinion, is number one, actually going from 3 to 1. Number 3, She Bulls. She Bulls definitely a project not to sleep on. So they do have staking. So that's number three. Number two is Shiba Punks. Shiba Punks definitely NFT project and they have staking. So definitely important for you guys to understand that there is opportunities there. I myself didn't even know that Shiba Punks had staking until today. So after this, I will be looking at it and probably staking my Shiba Punks so I can at least get some of those tokens as well as move into Shiba Punk token. Okay, sitting at under $200,000. That is a banger play, not financial advice, but it is a blue chip of the Shibarian blockchain. They just had their audit. And of course, winding it down from Shib Bowls number three, from Punks, Shiba Punks number two, the number one play that will be in that segment is actually bum, da, 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 Skulls. Absolutely. Skulls is one not to sleep on. Okay. Skulls does have staking. I do expect Skulls to absolutely moon. In fact, let's do this right here. Bop. Let's do this right here. Bop. Bop. Okay. Just so you guys can see this, I do expect this to just hit this right here. Expect this to hit this right here. All right. With that said, that absolutely could break out right there. You guys see how explosive it is. I myself am trying to still accumulate these. Okay. My goal is to get at least 10 of them. You can stake them. Okay. And by staking them, you can earn more. Just something for you guys to be aware of. All right. Well, with that said, I will try to leave most of the charts up. If I come back tomorrow, hopefully they're still up, and then we will be able to analyze that. Do me a favor, go ahead and smash the like, sub if you are new to the channel. And yeah, that's basically what we are. Let me just give you these final plays. Once again, if you feel like you are missing out, right now you have a Solana play, Book of Meme at 1.45. I told you 1.35 might be the entry. 1.35 might be the entry. So that is another play that you guys could get into. Of course, I told you guys about awkward look in awkward look monkey club at $95,000 right now. Okay, this one could potentially move. Do not sleep on that one. And then the riskiest of all, but definitely an insider, sitting at $25,000. $25,000 market cap. Yeah, putting that out there. That is baby Elon Solana, okay, for you guys to keep in mind. So with that said, I go by Crypto Marxist, aka Bone Army. Appreciate you for hanging out for these 3 hours. Appreciate the questions. Like I told you, I will be setting up the Telegram, making sure that you guys are amongst the first to receive the information and videos, all that good stuff. If you want more content, go ahead and follow my channel. Go ahead and check out any videos that could interest you. And like I like to say, I'm Bone Army, you're Bone Army. We are the Bone Army. And I'm out. Peace, my people. Appreciate you.